even start. Let's start up here. Seeds! Seeds! Hang on, let me... I think bears is actually the first submission. Wait, no, it's not, actually. The first submission, we're gonna go on over to art here. Can I set a link here? Oh, whoopsies. Hang on a second. Gotta put up my Chrome. Yeah, this music mix I put on is like supposed to be Halloween lo-fi, but this is not... This just sounds like regular lo-fi. It doesn't sound like Halloween lo-fi at all. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound spooky at all. It sounds like negative spooky scares. Artists! It might be helpful to add your submissive text. Yes, if there are any parts of your inspiration song that you definitely want to be heard. Yes, because we won't have time to play every song. Thank you for adding that. Thank you so much, Fancy. Thank you. Hi, Elcare. Thanks for lurking. Thank you. Okay. Hang on. I gotta sneeze. Sorry, I got... Okay. Sorry, I got like a runny nose and stuff. Like I'm getting kind of like cold symptoms, so please bear with me, guys. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Community Art Showcase night, and welcome all our new friends here who's their first Community Art Showcase with us. Hi, Liz. Hello, Liz. I love your submission. I can't wait to talk about it. I love it so much. Okay, let me get this little art showcase thing on the screen so you know it's art showcase. That's what it is today. Let's put it up here. There you go. And then, so if this is your first Community Art Showcase, when you see critique requested on the screen, that means that the artist has opted into critique. Couple of, brief little rules is that we like to only critique art if the artist specifically asks for it, and if they request a critique, we try to keep it constructive, right? So instead of saying like, I don't like this or that about the piece, we like to say, I like how you drew this, and I like it because... give a reason. I think this area is an area that can be improved upon by doing this, right? So we want to try and uplift each other as artists. We want to try and give constructive criticism only. And that's it. That's a short and sweet. And let's see. That announcement brought to you by me realizing that my song is over 7 minutes long. It's okay. I'm ready for it. I just want to sneeze so quietly by muting my mic. That's how. Pop, hello! The compliment sandwich is amazing. Yes, the compliment sandwich. Compliment, critique, compliment. It's perfect. Welcome back, Pop. Welcome back. Soy, it's the first time you've been to. Yeah, heck yeah. It's like being back at university again. Oh my god, Limo. Did you go to art school? Are you also art school kid? I went to art school too. Hated it. Alright, let's get right to it. The first piece tonight is by the Mystic Doodle. Mystic Doodle is the artist in the chat. And it's okay if the artist can't make it to the chat. We actually will have all these VODs highlighted by Fancy Skunk. She's literally so amazing. Can I just say, Ambrosia, you are freaking amazing. Like, you put little events for the stream events. Like, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cry. You have no idea how much that helps me. Thank you so much for all of your help and hard work organizing the community art showcases and helping with the Discord. Like, I'm so disorganized. She's helping me so much. It's not even funny. Mystic Doodle's here. Awesome. Artist here. I miss group crits. Yeah. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So this is critique requested. I decided to do this piece based on Brass Goggles. Hold on. I love Brass Goggles. I love this song. Are you guys ready? This song's so great. So here is the piece that inspired this song. I love the steampunk vibes for the song, so I had to use that as an inspiration. I love Steam Powered Giraffe. They're so great. They're amazing. I love them. This is so good. Oh, I love the song pick. I'm definitely seeing steampunk vibes in the piece. And Bunny is dating someone I was friends with as a kid. Really? What? What a small world! No way! Oh my god, I love Bunny. She's amazing. I love Bunny so much. Really? That is so wild. Did you know that, wait, no, he's not in this. Did you know that, Sam Harris is in my stream team? And he was in Steam Powered Giraffe. He was, he was right after the John left. What was the next guy? I'm gonna lower it a little bit so that I can kind of talk over the song. Yeah, well, it's based on the song. The music is based on, or the art's based on music. It's Musical Muse Week. Yes. Hold on. Steam powered giraffe. Hatch Fever. Hatchworth. Hatchworth is in my stream team. Yes, and he's amazing, and I'm gonna give him a shout out. He's actually an incredible artist. His visual art is off the charts. He's insanely talented, both an artist and musician. He's amazing. You guys should go check him out. He streams on Twitch all the time. He's vegan. He's in my vegan stream team. He's freaking amazing, dude. He's so cool. He's like the coolest, most down-to-earth, chillest dude ever. His art is unreal. But yeah, he was in Steam Powered Giraffe, so I just want to show that off for a second. Isn't that crazy? Small world, right? Anyway, so this is based on this song. By the Mystic Doodle. So for critique. Hi Jay, how are you doing? I know, I freaking love Steam Power Traps so much. I haven't listened to their stuff since Zero joined, but I like Zero's energy. Yeah, I haven't listened to too much of their new stuff, but from what I've heard a few songs here and there that popped up and I really like them. It's mostly just because I'm always streaming, so I only listen to like video game music these days, or like lo-fi. Greatness knows greatness. Yeah, it was totally crazy because they just randomly, I don't even remember how I found him. I think I found him because of the vegan tag on Twitch. And I was like, wait, you were Hatchworth, dude. I was like, you look familiar. I'm like, oh my god. But it's so cool though. He's doing his own thing. He's definitely away from the Hatchworth thing, yeah. Yeah, Seth, I know, right? Same. I love Steam Power Draft so much. I love the like messages of positivity. Like they're so cool. It's such a cool band. Okay. So this piece, let's talk about this piece. I like this that it looks like, I'm gonna pause this because it's really hard for me to talk over, like vocal music. It makes my brain go brrr. Okay. In local recording, the VODs are not gonna get muted. However, the music will not be on the VODs. That's important to note. The VODs will have no music because I have to have no music. So, today I've turned off the VOD music track. So you're gonna hear me talking over it. But you won't hear the song, which will be fine because you'll be able to hear the critique, but yeah, you won't hear the alerts or the music sound. Yeah, and that was the thing. Yeah, Steam Powered Giraffe is so good. What mastery wears a robot? How do feelings work? Yeah, it looks like the robot's confused about like what emotions to put on for that day. It does look like the robot's weighing different masks, like happy, sad, surprised, angry, and it's the robot's confused. I like the steampunk sort of gears in the background. I also like how there's kind of this fog around the piece. I like that as well, sort of framing the central like area of the face here. It's like very like visible, and it's very much so like the focus of the piece. So for critique, I think like for the same, I do like the fog, but I think a little bit of it feels like, yeah, the fog. I like the fog, but I feel like the piece, it's not the fog. No, you know what it is? I think it's that a lot of the tones, the values are very similar to each other. So it's like a lot of these values and these tones are very similar, like different kind of shades of brown and tones of brown. So it creates this nice soft look, but I almost wonder how it could be pushed to be like a little bit more, I don't know, like, I do like the contrast of the face though being so different than the background. The face is very much so like green and like bold, and in the front and the back is sort of like pushed back. So I think maybe if the artist wanted, if Mystic Doodle, if you wanted to lean into the soft look of having like similar tones, coloring the lines in the back might help. That might help kind of soften them and push them back. You could also play with adding textures as well. You could add some textures like behind the character against the backdrop to kind of push the character forward a little bit to have a textural contrast if the piece doesn't have enough contrast, you think. Gina, thank you for the lark. Thank you. Hobo, how are you doing? Followed them since their Balboa Park days. Really? That is so awesome. Hobo, you always like the coolest bands. You're so freaking cool, Hobo. You're so cool. Why are you such a cool person? Like every time, like you always know the cool things. It's so neat. And let's see, hang on, let's see. Steam-powered Garf. Something like that is so iconic, it's hard to separate the art from the artist and allow them to follow him. Yeah, I think that was part of the reason why, I can't speak to why I left. I don't know why. I can't speak for that person. That's not fair. Ashura says, I think an idea would be to use the color or value to emphasize the different emotions for each phase. Yeah, that would also help as well. I think so. Limo Rex says, my crew would be able to bring up the depth of color contrast to be a bit closer to the face hole. Yeah, let's see. Bring the depth of color contrast. What do you mean? What do you mean? Depth of color contrast? Oh, like, I see, like, only on the face and not kind of, it does seem like it's a little feathered outward, right? Yeah, it does seem like, I think that my thought is that the face expressions are like a little bit hard to see, you know? So maybe like if the masks were, like you can see the sad one a little bit better, but these two are like a little bit hard to make out. So I think like maybe like being sure like all parts of your work is readable, right? And like visible, you know, it stands out. I did draw all the masks of a different color, but I think the smoke, yeah, I think the smoke kind of muted them. And so I'm guessing the smoke, did you draw as like a normal layer on top? Because you can play with layer effects too. You could do like overlay, like if I'm doing a fog effect, and I can actually show you really quickly on Psy. Let me give you like a little example here. If my Psy will work and not fuss with me. So let me give you an example. So if I'm doing a fog effect, and we'll just kind of, is this gonna work? Oh, hold on, I gotta turn my tablet on. What art program are you working with? Mystic Doodle. Work area. Hang on, let me just, okay. So say we have, this is the background layer, okay? And then the next layer on top is gonna be fog. Now, if we take this is what it looks like as a normal layer. So I'm just taking like a big brush and I'm doing little circles like this, you know? Almost like kind of cloudy effects. And to give you an idea of what the lines would look like behind it, we can just draw like some lines. All right, lines behind it. And then, so here's like it as a normal layer, but if we take the layer effects, overlay makes the, creates a color shift, but also, you know, allows you to see through to the line art behind it a little bit better. You can also play with opacity. You know, you can do normal with less opacity. If you want to darken it, you can do multiply. Like there's a lot of different effects. Shine is another one that's like a nice effect, you know, playing with this opacity right here. Eyeballs Paint X is what I use. They probably have layer effects in that then. Yeah, they probably do. I would just play around with that, yeah. So that's just like an option. That's like a thought for me is, maybe like playing around with ways to make it still read as fog, but make it not create this kind of muting of all of the nice details in the back. You know what I mean? I like the face is quite bold, yeah, and the rest is a little more sketchy. Yeah. Like the two could just being brought together so the details of the body and the mask are a lot. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like the face is very bold, but I think really it's the fog layer. You know what I mean? They do remind me of Kabuki masks too. I like that as well. Jupiter says, "Only thing starting me off this piece is the black lines let me around the face." Yeah, I think that's the fog layer is sort of pushing those lines around. That's why I suggested maybe the colored lines. Hi, Manatee, it's nice to see you. Hello, how are you? Yeah, oh my gosh, we were playing the music too. I freaking love Steam Power Draft so much. But I really love this Mystic Doodle. I love it. Do you want to say anything else about your piece? Like, what were you thinking about with the song? Like, what were you thinking about when you drew it and in relation to the song? Because I'm seeing obvious the steampunk vibes. I love the old Steam Power Draft stuff, so good. Yeah, I think it fits really well with the theme of the song. I see. Can't do this, can't do that. Okay. The robot's confused. Ooh. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I think you nailed the relation to the song really well. Hey, what's up, Coyote? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to Community Art Showcase. Welcome. How are you tonight? I think you nailed the relation to the song. I know, I love the cover of Diamonds. It's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. I remember that. The video is great too. I wanted to emphasize the fallings of how do I feel and how can I show it to others. I like that. That's really cool. I like that. The feeling of how do I feel? How can I show it to others? I like that. And you can kind of hear that in the song too, with the different like harmonies and the melodies and stuff. Sky showing the fancy follow cam. Yeah. That's thanks to Seth, by the way. Seth helped me set it up. Yeah, no, I think that you nailed the relation to the song. I think you really, really did. And it's really cool to see art that explores that idea of like how do we like deal with our emotions? How do we feel? It's hard to know how to feel about something, and also like how can we show others how we feel about something? I really like that as well. Missy Jill, thank you so much for submitting. I love it. I love it. Seth, what are you doing today? What are you doing? How are you doing? What's up? How are you doing? Let's go to the next piece. All right, next piece. Okay, so this next piece, I'm gonna show a black and white version. The original version, if you guys would like to see it, is available in the Discord and a community art showcase. The reason I'm not showing it is because it's a photo manipulation art that has blood on it, and I don't want to overstep Twitch's like bounds of things. However, I think the black and white version is totally fine. I think it's like ironic that Twitch is, I don't know, Twitch is very like ambiguous about things with art, but like you can literally play like Mortuary Assistant where you're like sticking trocars into people's abdomens. For legal purposes, this is slime. And this next piece is, if you can guess the song, anybody? Anyone know the song? Anyone know the song? It's The Silver Hammer by the Beatles. Hang on, let's pull it up. We all know this song. Running around the physical. I love this song so much. So the one thing that I absolutely love about this piece is not only like there's a like Bear said, there's actually a huge contrast between the subject matter and the like playfulness of the song, and the song is like very playful and excited, but if you listen to the lyrics, the song is actually about like a person murdering somebody else with a hammer, right? Hi Thorn, how are you doing? How are you? Hi Coffee, how are you doing? Oh Coffee, you weren't here. I'm sorry. I mean Unicorn just popped in. Hello. This song got a B movie made off it? Wait, really? Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer came down as he was dead. Boom, boom. And so, I'm okay, I went to a septum piercing. Oh, really? Oh, but they're fully booked. Dude, I've been thinking about getting my nose pierced, but I feel like I'm like such a baby, dude. I don't know. I'd be like, pain, you know? So this piece, one thing that I loved, and Thornton, I love you, you're amazing. That's all. You're just really wonderful. Hi, Axel, how you doing? The lore of this piece, oh, it started as a B movie and got turned into a song. That's interesting. I love the hammer handle detail. It got a lot of use. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I didn't notice that. I like the text being in color for this version and everything else being black and white. A nose ring is a permanent booger. Yeah, I feel like I would just like be messing with it all the time until I would just cause problems, you know? High eye watering factor? Really? Oof. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer made sure she was dead. Oh, I haven't listened to Beatles in forever. I used to listen to them all the time. That was one of my favorite songs, actually, when I was a kid. So this piece, I want to talk about the piece. Lance, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Also, oh my god, Bardcrest, I didn't say hi to you. Hi, Bard, if you're still here, I love you. Bye, Bard. This is my favorite hammer, my granddad's hammer, too. I love it. So I like, one thing that I noticed right away, and I think it's maybe a little more apparent in the color version of the piece, is that it has a very Clockwork Orange vibe. And have you seen Clockwork Orange, Drew Bear? I think it's maybe the cuff of the sleeve being in white. Like, it feels kind of like 70s, sort of retro, maybe the font as well. I love the font work. I love that you have, let me move this community art showcase thing so you guys can better see the, let's move it right here. Hi, Solace! Hello, welcome on in! We're doing Community Art Showcase! How are you? How you doing? Hi, Nekos! Hello! Yeah, very classic horror movie poster vibe, and I love that about it so much. Solace! Thank you so much, and thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Azura says, I really like how this piece matches the sarcastic tone of the song. Yeah, only credit I have is the light source in the head and the hammer are different. I didn't even notice that, honestly. I didn't even notice that. Psycho Vibes is hand side black and white. Yeah, I think the color version sort of has like, okay, so one thing that I really like about the color version, it looks like this whole photo manip is sort of black and white, and then Jubear actually went in and like manually put color on top of the black and white, giving it a really cool like kind of retrograde feel of like old tinted like colorama, like that movie poster type thing, and I love that. I really, really like that. I think the two different fonts here and the sort of offsetting of the fonts and then the curvature of the fonts frame the piece really well. I'm curious, like, what is this? I'm curious about the plus, like the center plus sign. What was the thought with that? Is it like that's the only thing that I noticed that I'm not sure about. Like, I had never seen anything like that. I know knows critic words, but this poster puts on the funsies. Yeah, I know, I really love this work so much. The plus was an accident. Oh, and left over from the right border. Okay, I got you. I like the white border a lot. And so, you know what? And one thing that I like to do with my movie poster commissions that I think kind of makes them look more like a traditional movie poster is like, I take a paper texture and I overlay it. Hi artist, I'm Red, how you doing? Welcome on in. Something like a paper texture, like a crumpled paper, or like having some crumpled lines, you know, in Photoshop, overlay that on top, and then you can even take the edges and you can add little paper crumples, and that sort of amplifies it looking like it's a folded up piece of paper, even though it's a digital image, and that's always really fun. I'm trying to think of like what other critique. I really like the framing. I like the posing. I don't know what else I could really critique. I like even the way that the chocolate syrup or the slime, we'll just call it that, is like kind of spread out in certain ways, you know. I will note that this version is an unfinished version. Oh, okay, cool. Right on, yeah. My finalized version was in color. Yeah. So Bear did post the finished version in color. And it also has like little credits in the bottom. So it looks more like a movie poster. Oh, you're right. Okay, so the finished version does have more like, has a little overlay on top. The word "the" being a different font is getting me slightly. I like it personally. I like the use of the different font, but I could see some people don't like two different fonts. I think it's kind of like movie postery, you know what I mean? Okay. I really love this. Jeeper, you did an amazing job with this piece. I love it so much. It definitely makes me think of old. Yeah, Jeeper takes all his own stock photos. It's really, really cool. Hi, Dolly, how are you doing? Welcome on to the art showcase. How are you today? Maybe these should also be all caps. It's an interesting font layout. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. But yeah, I mean, it could be the same font. But font is something that is very particular. Yeah, nailed it for the movie poster text. Yeah, I think so too. I really like the movie poster text. I like the drop down. Gotta do some grocery shopping? No problem! Enjoy grocery shopping! Have a good time! Have a good time. But I love this, Bear! Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. I'm glad you can get together the black and white version so I can show it on stream. Once again, please everyone check out the color version on Discord in the community art showcase room because I think it's really phenomenal. It's fantastic. Does the hammer get blown out when it hits someone? That's a good point. That might actually be, if you added like a little bit of blood or syrup, let's call it, on the bottom of the hammer, and then maybe like a drip right here. That might be cool. You know, that might be kind of cool to add that little extra, bam, you know, little goo. Yeah, position of the word "the." Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm proud of the fact that the hammer is on top of the text. Oh, you're right. And you even have like a little shadow of the hammer on top of the text. I actually really like that. That's really fantastic. I like that a lot. Yeah, that looks really nice. Because that definitely looks like the hand is in the front, the foreground of the layer. I like that a lot. It's so cool. Axel, it's okay if you don't show the stuff I sent without music. I didn't know about the theme when I sent it. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try and get to everyone who submitted for the theme. And then if we have extra time, then I'll go ahead and show the general stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna stir up on the hammer and make it better. Yeah, that's great work. This is great work. I really like this piece. Bear, I'm really excited to see more like of your photo manipulation work. I don't know if you guys haven't seen the work that Bear submitted for the Halloween scary art contest. It was phenomenal. I really loved it. It was fantastic. I absolutely love your work, Bear. It's incredible. Ractus, what's up? It's nice to see you. How you doing? Hair stuck to it. Ooh, now that would be super grim. Some hair on the hammer? Whew, that would be gnarly. That would be gnarly. Notch to the hammer? Yeah. Oh, yeah, little notches. That would be interesting, too. That would be a cool little touch. I'm glad you like these. I would love to see you submit another movie poster style thing. A hammer. That's cursed. All right, let's see what's going on in the next one here. Okay, this next one is by Psycho Manatee here in the chat. And critique requested. Okay, okay. Pull this next one up. Nothing can be done, no one can be saved by and by. And let's pull up the music inspiration. Manatee says, I was debating whether or not to send this drawing, kind of drew the thumbnail, the songs, video, my style. That's totally okay. It didn't really do any sort of artsy interpretation of it. I still really like it though. And it was fun to play around with the lighting, critique requested. Okay. Rusty Cage. All right. I never heard this song before. One notch for each kill in the song would have been a fun Easter egg. Oh, that would have been a good Easter egg. That's a good point. I like that. Bum, 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 bum. You know, it's funny, Juber, because I was thinking about the Maxwell Silver Hammer song. I used to love that song when I was a kid, and I made up a little creature that goes to that song. He's like a little Kirby, like, Meta Knight looking guy with a big hammer. I remember that I used to like draw him a lot when I was little. Okay, so here we have a totally different tonal shift. We have sort of like a poppy, kind of electric, springy, upbeat, like alternative rock, folk, not folk, alternative rock, pop rock, something like that. I've never heard this song. It's probably like a super popular band I've never heard of. And one thing against the notches is it's not technically my hammer. Oh, I see. Well, but you could put it in on Photoshop digitally after. You could totally do that. I think you captured the mood of it very well, Manatee. Oh, Manatee, is your internet stuck? Oh, I'm so sorry. He looks very melancholy, like his eyes look very tired, and it captures the feeling of the singer, I think, where he's sort of melancholy droning, you know? I like the lighting kind of coming from the background. You can kind of see that with the rim lighting here and here. I like that a lot. I think you did a really, really good job with that. I also like the background. I think the choice of like a pink background like really kind of emphasizes sort of like catchy, poppy, electric kind of vibe that we're getting in the music. I love all the art that was sent in. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love it too. I love it too. I love seeing everybody's art for the showcase each week. It makes me so happy. Look, his head's in a box. Okay, so we're drawing an inspiration for the Mewtwo video. Yeah. For the color palette. Okay. Put this on. Pretty cool color palette. The hammer and text is a nice touch. I think add a bit of text in the background, add some depth to it. Yeah, you know what? I think my critique would be and I think it's sort of based on the cover where the character in the cover is sort of a direct it's sort of more of like a redraw of the cover image, which I don't know if we can see it in the video here. See, he's kind of like, it's kind of like he's got a microphone over his head in the video, but I don't know if he does it in the video. But that's sort of the idea, I guess, right? So a couple of thoughts, right? Is if I was critiquing this, my one thought would be, you know, first off, if you're trying to do like a reinterpretation of something, like maybe like stretch it, right? So think of like a different, more like a different perspective or a different angle, or you can go the other direction and you can be like, how can I make it as authentic to the original reference material as possible, right? So, you know, if we were looking at the reference material and you want to make it authentic, like you could look at these sort of slight shading and sort of this fabric-like texture and kind of recreate that in the background. There's almost like a metallic sheen sort of effect to the lighting in the background of this piece. I really love the overall color palette you used. I think is very strong. I do really think you did a great job with the shading and the color palette. I really like that. And I really like the vibes and the expression. I'd recommend checking out David Mack's later Kabuki graphic novels for creative text placement. Oh, that's a good point too. Lemo, that's actually a really good critique, I think, as a text placement. And so I think that's one thing whenever we do text in art. And you know, really great examples of this would be the one piece we looked at just now. G. Barris has a really good text placement. Of course, his piece was intended to be movie poster, so it's a little different. So it's made with the text sort of in the beginning, like in mind. But also Fingers and Throws here, they do a lot of text-based work in their art, and I like how they have creative text placement. So when we have text placement art, like it's important to think about like how does the text placement enhance the art, or how does it does it feel like an afterthought, right? So think of text placement like backgrounds, okay? Like I always say this, whenever you draw a background, you should draw the character in the background like together, all at the same time, so the character is really seated in that background, that space, you know? When you do text in art, like think about that placement of the text and how it can be, how it's incorporated the piece and involved with the character from the very beginning, you know? Theme for next week, text and art. Oh, that's a good idea, So and see. I like that. I like that. Get appreciated, Fee. I like that. You like this? It looks like someone ran a photo. And you know what? That is a cool thing. That's a really cool theme, though. I really like that. Text and art. I like it. I like it a lot. Does anyone else think of Johnny Depp looking the singer? Yeah, maybe. The facial hair. Maybe a little bit. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing? Welcome on into Community Art Showcase. How are you? How are you doing today? Yeah, so I think the text, like, if you want to go for like a photo look, maybe making the whole piece look more like a photo would help. And having the text look like it's written on top. You could kind of have the text maybe tilted a little bit more along the line of this, the wire as well, you know, so it's a little more in line with that. That would be maybe my thoughts, is like just kind of to play with the text placement and like kind of consider like why is the text there? I think the piece is really strong without the text too, you know? Yeah, text and art. I like the idea of a text and art. That is a super strong contender. Yeah, I like that idea too. That's really, really good. If you guys have any other ideas for the themes, by the way, feel free to add them in the chat, and Fancy Skunk will make a poll, and then you all can vote on it, and that will be the theme. Hey, Roberta, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome. I like the negative space too. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think the character being like this sort of purple, sort of shadowy, almost silhouette-like quality to them against the bright pink background is very strong. I like that a lot. I do like that. They do have a text in art. Eric, you're always fooling. You always playing, Eric. Love you so much, Fox Ernie. I also like the shirt. Like, this is a small detail, but I think that you did a really great job, Manatee, with the dots looking like they're actually folding into the shirt folds, especially like right down here. Like, that's a very, very nice detail that was paid attention to, and I think looks really great. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Theme photography. That would be rough to make that a whole theme, because some people might not want to do photography, you know what I mean? So like, I try to make a theme that people can submit for like multiple mediums. Oh, Ibuprofen's running off, and I feel like crap. Yeah, negative space is a theme. Oh, it's a theme! Oh, I like the negative space in this piece. I think it's really good. Yeah, the anatomy is good too. I do like the anatomy as well. I like that as well. Yeah, I think it's another strong suit. I like how the jacket kind of falls off here. I like that. Do you have anything else, Manatee? Do you have anything you want to add about your piece before we move on? Do you have anything specific that you want direction on for next week? Or do you have anything specific that you want to have covered or talked about? Oh, you know what's another nice sort of subtle touch is that the lines up here are colored, and then the lines up here are like a purple, and then these lines are like a red. And that's a really nice gradient. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think if I were to do this, I'm really gonna push for a more exaggerated style. Yeah, because I've been working on that more. I think so too. Manatee, like this feels, I like this piece, and I think it's a very good piece, but it feels like a safe piece for you. You know, it feels like, okay, it feels safe. And I know, it's easy to say that because I fall in the same trap all the time as an artist, into the safe pieces and safe poses. I get that. But taking it the next step and really pushing yourself to go beyond it and try something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, I think will make a big difference, you know? No Tad, listen to the song, it's a good song. I did listen to a little bit of it. I'll listen to more of it after, though. Yeah, Senate getting off strong anti-Hallmark card vibes. I like that, anti-Hallmark. Okay, let's see next piece. Anti-Hallmark card vibes. Let's see. The next one's by Edward. Artist Edward, I believe, right? Are you here in the chat? Okay. Pull the piece up and let's pull the song up. Where is my mind? Okay, so once again we have text in the piece. So I do see this a lot. Yes, I do say it all the time, Limo Rag. I say that. Oh, it's gesture drawings, gesture drawings, gesture drawings forever. I tell people that all the time. All the time. Okay, alright, Edward's here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, limit to 1 minute, maybe like 5 minutes max. Okay, so Edward says, I don't know how to explain LOL. You're fine. I picked a few songs and narrowed it down to Where's My Mind by the Pixies, and I quite enjoyed drawing this and figuring out my ideas for it and everything. Overall, for my first art showcase. That's wonderful, and I'm excited. That's awesome. Welcome to your first art showcase. Thank you so much for entering. Let's throw the song on that you have for your piece. All right, Pixies. I also have not. I don't listen to the Pixies, so I have never heard the song. I know the Pixies are a super popular band. Okay, critique request. Oh, I've heard this song. I know this song. I know this song. Yeah. Yeah, I know this song. I like this. I like the purple in the hair a lot. There's a lot going on in the mind. Let's zoom in. What do we got here? We have like a record, music. We've got like people. Looks like a group of people. We've got a frowny face. Oh no, no frowny face. We got peace symbol. We got a squiggle. We've got an eye, a rainbow. We got music. Another squiggle. Heart. Is that an Among Us? Is that an Among Us? Did you draw an Among Us? Is that an Among Us? We got a little square dude. Looks like a tofu dude. We got a little peace sign, a circle up here. We got a rainbow and a heart up here. It's like, where's my mind? I have so many thoughts going on at once, you know? Is that a Weezer record? Maybe it is a Weezer record. Among Us. You never heard this song except as a mashup by Neil Cersei. Oh my gosh, I know how that goes, Liz, whenever you haven't heard the original, but you've only heard the mashup, and then you hear the original and you're like, this is different. Yeah, it's Weezer, because I'm amazing, and that's supposed to be a wonky eye. Oh, okay, okay. It looks like Among Us, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but it looks like Among Us. I don't think it's your fault, I think that's my fault. I think that's a me problem for seeing Among Us in this piece. Yeah, I really like the swirling. I like the marbling and the swirling and the use of the swirl tool and swirl effect here. I really like that. The song's rocking too. It's a monkey brain. Recognizing pattern problems. Yeah, it is. It's monkey. Monkey. Okay. So. Alright, this is so that I can think and talk. Seeing Among Us may be a Freudian thing. It's an Amongian thing. So, for critique. So what I love, and it looks like, I'm not sure what art program you're using. I'm guessing, did you make this on your phone? Because it looks like you don't have pressure sensitivity, which is already very impressive that you're making something very ambitious on an art program without, it looks like no pressure sensitivity. It looks like you don't have that. It looks like you have text tool, you play with different fonts here, you put the text here. Did you deactivate the spooky sound alerts? No, I did not. Don't abuse them. Don't scare me right now. It's not spooky time. God damn it. Darn! Hang on, I gotta open my window. I'm overheating. That's all I wanted to do. Sky! It's so scary, dude! Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Find cam. Put cam back on. Okay. Alright, head up on the window. Because it's too hot in here. You encourage them! Hi, Raylan! Nice to see you! How are you feeling? I'm, like, really tired today. I, like, took a nap. I woke up way too late and I was like, oh my god, what time is it? I gotta start the stream. Monkey! I'm really tired and still kind of achy, but I'm hanging in there, right? How are you doing? How are you today? I'm an institute. I'm starting to get like kind of coughing and like a runny nose. I think it's probably the flu at this point, the flu vaccine rather than the COVID booster. So for critique, wait a second, hold on. Did Edward say what art program? Oh, use Procreate and iPad with Apple Pencil. So do you have pressure sensitivity with the Procreate pencil? Well, I guess you might. It looks like you do have a little bit there. Then my thought would just to be, the art is super rushed, but I still love it. I'm glad you love it. It's beautiful. I think it's really awesome. Hey, what's up, Zahir? How you doing? I think I really like the rainbow sort of shape and the sort of swirls in contrast with the totally gray background. It's almost like, hey, when I see this piece, it makes me think of like, I can't focus on the outside world. The outside world is a gray to me because I can't think about that because I have so much going on in my brain. That's what it makes me think about. Stop being small. I can't help it. I'm literally the smallest. I'm a small, tiny, I'm this big. I'm so tiny. I can't stop being small. Make your own brushes and text. Yeah, so I think with certain brushes, I do, at least on Procreate. Okay, so Procreate does have it. Yeah, I heard you flame it weird. I am pretty weary. I am. I'm pretty weary. Liz can confirm. I am super small. Yeah, we hung out and like I drove up and I rolled up at Liz's house and I was like, hey, let's go hang out. And then she was surprised to see me sitting on the driver's seat this big. And I had to stand up on like boxes with my little raccoon paws, you know, really small. This big. This guy's only like 3 feet tall, yeah. So you can fit on Twitch Mobile, like 3 inches. Yeah, I'm super tiny. This picture is IRL size. So I think my critique would be about the font again, and thinking about where's the placement of the font. Yeah, Jack's right there, Bago's right there. Double confirmation. Jack can also confirm I am small. It looks like I like how you kind of played with the font changes here and you sort of went for like being kind of like surreal, you know, almost like Dadaist, and this sort of like, you know, you're playing with different fonts, you're making it sort of look kind of wild, but then here you have sort of like the same fonts. So I think if you want to push that, play with the different fonts, move the text around, make it like, look at those, you know, those old magazine cutouts where the different letter, each letter is a different font and they're all wacky all over the place. Like you could really push that idea. God, my nose is so runny, of like the different fonts being very weird and confusing and adding to the idea of being very confusing. I think another thought would be that the black text against the darker gray background, it's a little hard to read. You know, you could try and make each font a different color, each letter of each of the word a different color. That would be really cool because that would really make the text sort of integrated with that little rainbow swirl. You know what I mean? The clips don't capture the sound alerts. Yeah, they normally do, but the VOD is muted so we can listen to his music songs. Yes, exactly. So that is important. This is live audio only, except you're going to hear my voice in the VOD, but we have this off so we could listen to, like, you know, the music that is submitted with the songs and stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry, Manatee! No problem. There will be, this highlight will be up for you. The placement can be improved, getting it sort of, don't only push, pull effect. What do you mean? Elaborate on that, Bear. Elaborate on that. What do you think? Hi, Blueberry Bean. How you doing? I love your username. That's so cute. Blueberry Bean is adorable. Such a cute name. It's so cute. What else does anyone else think about this? Let's see. Yeah, Limericks says make own brushes and text. I think like the brushes, you could definitely play with the brushes a little bit more. I mean, one of the strongest things I like about this piece is I love this sort of like purple line around the hair here. And I like this sort of like idea that this is a face, but it's kind of amalgamous, you know, and it's sort of surreal. And I think that works really well with the subject matter because you're talking about, and it looks like a brain fog piece, right? Almost like where the brain is so busy and there's so much to the brain. This is like how I feel all the time with ADHD. Like I have like 20, 30 thoughts happening at once all the time. And sometimes I just can't, everything else around me is grayed out. I can't focus on it because my brain is like, Banjo-Tooie! Doug 64! Scary Games! Monkey! Poop Rat! You know, and all this stuff. And that's just, And then suddenly I lose track of time. And that's what this piece is very relatable to me. Monkey! Where's, where the door is meant to say, don't push, only pull, but the layout makes it hard to tell. Wait, what? Oh my god, poop rat scare me. What do you mean, what door? What are you talking about, what door? What door, dude? You talking about the song? The door? More detail on the head, the focus on the head, but right now it's the top area. I mean, I don't necessarily mind that too much. But I think that it could be cool to see the face as well, and the expression of the face. Maybe like eyes looking up, you know? Will be cool. The text could have been flowing in the colored area, yeah. Oh, it's a thing that commonly happens indoors, so the wordplay can be confusing. Oh! Oh, okay. I see. I see, because of the text space, it could be where mind is my. I see what you mean. Yeah, I get that. Oh, hold on, my AC unit just popped on. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh my heck. Okay. I see what you're saying. The text placement could be a little bit confusing. Yeah. Public doors are signs that indicate the direction the doors swing. And that's the signs, don't push, only pull. Yeah. The layer to be, don't only push pull. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see how you mean by that. Yeah, where is my mind? It could be where mind is mine. Yeah. But once again, then we talk about text placement. And I think that text and art will be a great theme. This is a very relatable piece. I think you did a great job with it. Zelda and Shell Share, we can leave that on. Is there anything, Edward, is there anything you'd like to add about your piece, or anything you want specific advice on or critique on, or an area that you're kind of feeling like I'm not sure like how to move forward with this, or any advice for your next piece that you want to talk about before we move on to the next? Where's my head at? That's what it makes me think of. Where's your head at? Doom, doom. Bum 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 bum. And it's very relatable to me. If this was my brain, it would be like pod balls, Gex, scary stuff, Frungo, old games, dinosaurs, wow, food in the middle. I love food. I'm obsessed with eating food. Freeze balls, yeah, let's put freeze balls somewhere separate. Freaking love freeze balls. The monkeys in the music video. And where's your head at? Yeah. Potato Derp, what's up? How you doing? I'm looking forward to text and art theme. I have to print something out and actually write on it for the first time in like a year. Ooh. Yeah, so many monkeys running around in my thoughts too. Big nodders. Bro, what does big nodders even mean, dude? Is that like nods? Like big nods? Is that like, yeah, like big yes? Big nodders? Sounds so wrong. Alright, if Edward's cool, we're gonna move on to the next one. You good? You good? Nodders. That's cursoy. That's cursoy. But big. Soy, please. Why? Bro, why? Alright, next piece. Amazing work. Thank you for submitting, Edward. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. No, it's totally legit. Got them big honking nodders. Knotted but large. This is so cursed. Dude, this is a cursed conversation. I can't even talk about it right now. I can't even talk about it. Okay, sweet. Here we have one by Army Animal. This one's cool. Alright, critique welcome. Okay, Army Animal really going for something more dynamic this time, which is awesome to see. Because I asked Army Animal to do a more dynamic sort of posing for their next submission, and they did a really great job. Yeah, that was based on the Pixie song. It was also Kat, welcome on in, how are you? No, no, no nodding. No nod. So cursed, dude. Alright, inspired by this song. Let's see, what is the song here? Okay. Underground by Cody Fry. I've never heard the song either, but... Hey, Pancake, what do you think about this piece? You like it? Okay. He's underground. It looks like he's running through a subway station. Okay, claustrophobic. The piece definitely feels claustrophobic. I like the outfit. It's very anime. I think we're gonna die. Not bad. Our showcase on Sundays. Yeah, because I'm changing it to Sunday account because Saturday I'm making spooky nights for my spooky gaming. So Saturday's gonna be Saturday night spoopies, and Sunday's gonna be a community art showcase. A way to like kind of round off the week. I love the posing. Yeah, really running. I also really like the white highlight around the character too against the black background. That's really strong. I like that a lot. I love the posing. I will say with the perspective, it looks a little bit like the character is running up a ladder. Oh, excuse me? You know? Is the emotion of this piece positive? It feels hopeful just from a listen. Yeah, it does. Took a breath and took a step. I feel like moving forward. Yeah, it sounds positive to me. It seems positive. Ooh, okay, so the song has like train. Yeah, the song has like standing on a track. Okay. Oh no, is he getting hit by a train in this song? What is the song about? Oh no, he's getting hit by a train. Why does it sound so happy? Alright, his character just got run over by a train in the song. Okay. It sounds so happy. The singer's like na 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 na. It's like Silver Hammer. Yeah, it does sort of have that vibe. I think the artist nailed the song interpretation. I really like it. I really like the song interpretation. I think it's very strong. Pancake! What's your problem? Yeah, I think the song interpretation is really strong. Let's just put on some lo-fi while we talk about this piece. It's about one of the victims of Crazy Train. Whoa. Wow. So it's a dark song. Happy music, dark subject. Wow. So, on the critique aspect of it, so I think one of the things that I want to critique, I think, is maybe the perspective. And it's gonna be like a little nitpicky because I think it's a really strong piece. First off, I want to say Army Animal did an amazing job. And I really love the white outline of the character. I love the outfit for the character. It's very like kind of anime and kind of cool. I love the action pose. It really looks like the character's running. It looks like their hood's flying backwards, the belt and parts of their clothing are flying. It really has like action and energy in it that I think is really awesome to see. Army Animal submit because their last pieces were like kind of just characters standing there. Pancake! Pancake! Pancake, come here! Come on! Get out from there! Dude, this cat's driving me crazy. She's gonna like knock over my computer. Come here. Mommy's critiquing art. You gotta be good. The bright blues in the character design vibe with a positive feeling music. Yeah, they do. While the tunnel and the energy of the running capture the darker meaning of the lyrics. Yeah, very awesome. Yeah, it does feel interesting. It feels like the characters could be like a star of like a if we are indeed the train, we need more light in their back. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Like, as the viewer perspective, are we the train? Because if so, it looks a little bit like maybe there's not enough light. You could even get a better effect by, excuse me, by darkening the area around the character to show that there's like a spotlight, a train spotlight, and that would really pull that home. So, on that perspective, it looks a little bit like the character could be climbing up a ladder to me, and I think maybe that would probably be the issue of where the horizon line is. I think if the horizon line was like lowered to right here, and we had the tracks and everything sort of more at a horizontal angle that was more in line with the perspective of the character, I think that might Yeah, falling forward. I think that's there's like it's a perspective thing. Because the horizon line is like up here, but the character's feet are like kind of down here, and they're sort of horizontal almost, but it makes it sort of look like we're looking down almost, like they're coming, maybe they're falling. Yeah, I see shadows, they're just not as dark as I would expect in a tunnel. Yeah, I think darkening the shadows is also a good idea too, to really bring home that like kind of darkness, the dark themes of the song into the piece. The raccoon model looks like they just set stuff on fire and say everything is fine. They totally do. This is the emphasis. This is the energy of the scrimblow. Scrimblow. That's exactly the energy. Pancake is crazy. Oh my gosh, she's crazy right now. So I think these are all good ideas. I think also the perspective lines of the tunnel here, use my mouse, these tunnel lines don't necessarily line up with the perspective lines of the railing. I think they're too different. You want to put the bean? Yeah, we haven't had the bean in a while. Oh my god, Oni's here! Hi, Oni! How are you? It's nice to see you. How are you doing? You haven't had bean up in a long time. Thank you so much for stopping by. How have you been? It's so nice to see you. Pop in here. How are you? Bean. You can just... Hold on. Okay. I got pics of the rails. Everyone needs them. They're a little dark though. Okay. Yeah. I think that like kind of being sure that the rails and the tunnel are both along the same parallel track for perspective. Now, let me kind of maybe show a perspective example for Army Animal for whenever they watch this VOD. Okay, so say we have this piece here. Let's make this a bit longer. All right, so frick, where's my pen? Hi, Tim Walter. Hello. What program are you using for being? That's a great question. I'm using VitoTube. But VitoTube's amazing. It is a donation-based program, which you should totally donate to because the creator is really awesome. But it makes... Oh, sorry. I just realized that my community art showcase is like in front of my little guy. Let's move from back here. It's a great program. You can also upload animated PNGs. So like for a lot of my models, they're animated and it looks really cool. VTuber. So perspective lines. Okay, so you know, let me just kind of get a little example over on this side. So we have the tunnel end here. Okay. Now, if we were to take this, and we want to make sure these two lines are parallel, right? This is the line of the and I think that also Army did a great job with these. I want to say like these lines that lead you down the tunnel along the walls are really well done. But you could even get more intense, and perspective is something that can be kind of messed with, right? So we want to have all of the lines sort of parallel, leading to the same area. And you know, if we have the character, and the character is like, you know, like here, or sort of like running or whatever. I guess my point is like, so this is sort of where the line is now, but then if we had this, it's not a good example. I'm not explaining this well, sorry. So if we move the perspective, the line of horizon to down like here, right? And so I'm going to do that in this example here. We move the perspective line here. We have the tunnel. You know, it might look a little bit less like the character's almost climbing up like a ladder, and more like the tracks are like here, so like train tracks. I also want to say another great example, another great thing that the artist did is that the train tracks here are bigger in the front, and that's totally a great way to show perspective, smaller where they get further away. You know, I had the best sleep last night. My ADHD's been really productive, so that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. Hey, Harbucker, welcome on in. 1 point perspective? Yeah, because there's 1 point. 1 point, like right here. Let me do this here. Oh my gosh, Cobb! How are you doing? Welcome on in. How are you? We're doing a group critique night and community Art Showcase. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi. Hi, Tina. Nice to meet you. Cub, you hi, sweetheart. What's up, King? Nice to meet you. Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm Sky. Nice to meet you all. I'm a full-time freelance artist and streamer. I love art streams. I also love spooky games, if you guys like spooky games. And, like, I also like retro games, too. I like to play weird, retro, indie, PS1 kind of style stuff. And every week we do Community Art Showcase. By the way, Cub is an amazing artist, so Cub, feel free to jump in and add into the critique if you want to help critique any of the art pieces up tonight. What's up, Spongy Baby? Love your username. Hi, Jay Fox. Hello, welcome on in. Welcome. Whoa. Hi, Dee Reach. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Rack Pack. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, how would 2-Point work in a tunnel? Dude, I don't know. I don't have a big brain enough right now to think about this. All I know is that I think if you move the line of horizon down a little bit further, like to like here, I think it would maybe like kind of, it would sort of make it so the character doesn't look as much like they're climbing upwards up a ladder, because I think that's one of the problems, that it looks like the character's climbing up a ladder. That's what I can think of with my brain right now. That's all the brain energies I have. Jay, welcome on in the Rack Pack. Thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. I guess there must be going towards one point this hall another. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's how it would be. Yeah, Kel. Yeah, by rails I mean planks. Yeah, wider tunnel. Exactly. If you have something. So you critique followers art. Yeah. So how this works is that our community members submit their work for Community Art Showcase, and only if they ask for critique, then we as a group, we can provide constructive criticism. You don't have to request critique. You can just submit your artwork to be shown on stream. And this week's theme is musical Muse. So we have a song piece that is accompanying each piece tonight. My daily Danny question. How's Danny today? Danny's kind of under the weather from the shots. I'm not gonna lie. Danny's not feeling so good. Both of us are a little struggle from the shots. Cub, how was your stream? How are you doing? Were you streaming today? How are you doing? You're amazing. I love you. Everyone, please go check out Covet. He's absolutely incredible. Amazing, wonderful. You're playing a Plague Tale. I've heard so many good things about that game. She's so heckin' sweet. Cub has been really kind and supportive and sweet to me in my stream for a very long time. She's absolutely wonderful person. Super down to earth and honestly an inspiration. Very, very wonderful being. Yeah, it's a fun time. And yesterday we were playing spooky games. Yesterday I played Mortuary Assistant. I beat that. Gamer mode. And then I played and beat Backrooms 1998. And next Saturday we're gonna be playing Stay Out of the House. We're gonna be playing probably some Phasmophobia for the first time as well. And I'm gonna play, oh yeah, Fears to Fathom and Murder House. I got those too. So a couple of short form indie horror games I got for next week. Stream is gonna take the shot. Of course, you're right. Thank you so much for bringing your community in here. Thank you. Everyone, if you're new, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. I'd love to get to know y'all. Welcome on in. Welcome. I need water. Okay, and here's a Discord link. For anyone who would like to join in, if you have work that you'd like to share and stream for the weekly showcases, feel free to jump in and submit your work there. So that would be my really critique for this piece. I want to say though, I really love this. Army Animal, you did an amazing job with this piece. You did an incredible job. Let's pull it back up here on the big screen. Let's scoot on to the next one here. Okay. This one's by Jack Effects. This is so cool. Inspired by The Roses by Jonathan Holden. Okay, let's go. Okay, I love this. So Jack has been doing these really fantastic, perfect circle, sorry, there's a word that I'm looking for, geometric, sort of like Mandela-like work lately, inspired by like mandalas and different things. Let me zoom out. It's a little bit too zoomed in, sorry. And let's get the song up as well. The song accompaniment. Wow, what a different kind of song. I like this. I drew on paper, but I didn't mess with contrast and brightness after taking a pic of it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. When you take a picture of your traditional art, sometimes you gotta mess with the contrast and brightness. Absolutely. I totally feel that vibe. Excuse me. Gotta look for a bit. Oh, thank you so much for following. Thank you for lurking. Absolutely. Thank you so much, TD. Welcome on in the community. Welcome. The game made you sick. I had to take a break. Oh, no, really? Oh my gosh, Cov. Please take a break. Take care of yourself after the stream. Absolutely. You critique digital art? Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of art. 2D, 3D, digital, traditional, photo manipulation, all that good stuff. Animation, of course. Wow, I really like this. Can you tell us a little bit about this piece, Jack? Can you tell me about the symbols here? Like, what do these different symbols mean? Like, I don't know what these mean. Yeah, go lay down, go self-care. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the raid. Please go self-care, drink some water. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Cub. Please take your time. Dude, I don't like this perfect circle. And also the shapes here are so perfect. And also these shapes here are so clean and perfect. It's so perfect. I don't know. You do use a device to do these circles, right? Because like I can't. This would be impossible to freehand this. It does look like astrological. Is the top one Libra? I think. I don't know what the bottom one is. And almost the outside looks like a rose petals. It's a compass and ruler. Okay, cool. Okay, the lyre is Apollo and the wine is a bowl of Dionysus. It's about accepting the parts of myself that I used to reject. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love that so much. Wow. Is that why it's cradled around a rose? Sort of like the delicate, sort of like, almost like the delicate like growth of this like flower blooming, or like the petals of the rose, sort of like cradling these aspects of yourself. Maybe is it like a message to be kind to yourself too? I really love that. That's so beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I really like it too. Draw a fancy artistic head, replace some bits, and boom, a circle thingy. Draw an Among Us, and then circle. I also like the music accompaniment as well. Yeah. Yeah, it could be a tattoo or something. It's really cool. Oh, roses keep rising out of the swamp. That's so cool. I love this. And the song has a very like triumphant feeling and vibe to it. Almost like you're overcoming like trudging through like mud or trudging through difficulties sort of to let your true self shine. I think it's so beautiful. And guys, you don't know, I've been friends with Jack for like a couple of years now. It's been quite a while actually. And you're just a really awesome person. You know, I love you and I appreciate you so much. And I love seeing you like grow and bloom through your art and your visual art, and your hard work that you put into your visual art is just super inspiring. And I really I'm thankful that you share it with me and also with the community here tonight. That's really awesome that you submitted it. Yeah, it's gorgeous and very personal and sentimental. I know, I love it too, right? Isn't it a wonderful, Tree? Also, hi Tree Queen, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I like the little stars a lot. The stars feel very rhythmic, and also these little lines here feel very rhythmic. There's a lot of rhythmic elements visually to the piece that work well with the song. You know, and then the symbolism of the yin yang and sort of like the keeping a balance, and also this sort of like direction that it flows in is almost like maybe this is like having to do with sort of like moving forward in life. It could be, you know, the cycle of kind of keeping your rhythm in life or continuing forward. I could draw a lot of symbolism from it. I love you too. Oh, he's just like, don't be inspired by me. I'm a stinky. Thank you so much. I love you so much, man. I really do. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I really loved it. I think you nailed the song inspiration too. I really love this. Yeah, I love this piece so much. I don't know what to critique about it. Is there anywhere in particular, Jack, that you want critique or guidance on that I can focus on? I do. I love the rhythmic elements of it. I really feel like it's kind of like, you know, we kind of keep turning in this like wheel of life. We kind of keep moving forward, and we have to keep this like rhythm of moving forward and being kind to ourselves. And yeah, I like the stars as well. Yeah, a lot of symmetry. Yeah, hard to critique. I wouldn't mind shadows and lighting in the rose petals. Yeah, that is a good critique, Cal. That's a good critique, absolutely. You know, I mean, I don't mind that it's like a flat colored thing, but I think if there was some like, if you had this very, you know, the black and white, the yin yang symbol, and then you had this kind of like rendered leaf petals on the outside of the flower petals, that might be an interesting contrast. Yeah. To be honest, guys want to push me to get back into creating things too? What? Thanks for igniting my passion, this sort of thing. That means so much to me, you guys. That means so much to me to hear that. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. Thank you. I really do. Like, if I can, like, help even a little way, I know I'm a bit... I can be... I don't know. I guess my point is that if I can help anyone express themselves even just a little bit or take that step, that makes me feel really fulfilled and happy. So you saying that means a lot to me, for both you and Jack. Thank you both so much. Yeah, I should have, I got lazy because the coloring took a while. Yeah, the coloring looks like it took a while. It looks like colored pencil or pastel. What are you working with? What's your media for this piece? What's the media here? Is it like black ink and then it's pencils? So this is all colored pencils? Do you have any markers? Have you ever experimented with markers? You might like markers for like big areas of color. Fancy says, honestly, I thought I had a nitpick, but I looked closer and I was just wrong. This piece is really strong. I really don't have much in the way of notes. Yeah, I really like this piece. I think it's a really strong piece. Very personal. I like the meaning. I like the song accompanying it too. I think it was really good. Yeah, it looks really solid for pencils. I know. I'm totally impressed by that. Yeah, I guess my only thought. Okay, paper, pencil, brush, pen. Nice. I got you on that brush pen and wax pencils. Okay. How do you get the lines of Yang Yang so smooth? That's a good question. I think he said he used like a compass, but even still, I think it looks incredibly. It looks very, very smooth and beautiful. You know what? You know what, Jack? I have something for you. I think I have some old ink nibs and ink stuff that I could let you use if you want to try it out. Whenever you come by, pick up the seeds. If I don't hand it to you, just remind me. But I think that you might really like the I have these old I don't want to get up because I'm lazy, but they're like the old ink pens where you dip it in the inkwell and then you do that, you know, with them. And I think you might really like that. It's a very like tactile feel, and it really, really helps you practice your mindfulness in your drawing, because you have to be super mindful about where you push the ink and the pressure, because it can be kind of wild. And I think for your specific kind of work and the way that you incorporate your meditation and your personal reflection into your work, I think a media like that would be really cool for you. Yeah, so I'll take that out of my art bin, and you can just use it. I mean, I'm not using it, so you can have fun with it. I like it. It's really good. I love this. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Peter, how are you doing tonight? How are you? All right, let's see. Next piece. We're cruising. Dolly Gothic. Okay. Dolly Gothic. Okay. Listening to Sick by the Boys a lot. I don't know the song. Okay. I've been listening to Sick by the Boys a lot of high energy party tracks. I have been listening to Sick by the Boys a lot. It's a song I decided to reference in the piece. Critique requested. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you for that kind words of critique. Of course, of course. Thank you for submitting for the showcase. It's really awesome of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love the work. Thank you so much. What's up, Platypus? How are you doing this weekend? Okay, I gotta look this one up because I don't know this one. Wait, what's going on? It looks like they have a media player and they have like a drink. Ah, sorry, my nose is like running. I'm trying to fend off coughing. Okay. The Boys Sick lyrics. Okay. Look at the wild. All right. Different vibes for this piece. All right. Different vibes. Looks very upbeat. Well, I really love the form of the leg here. I really like this a lot. Okay. This is a complete tonal shift from the last one. It's like okay, so it's like okay, so it's like a upbeat rap, party rap track, pop rap kind of thing. Character related drawn. Let me make sure the artist requested critique. Yes, they did. Okay. And this is by Dolly Gothic. Yeah, I like this theme, by the way. I'm glad you like it, Liz. Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I thought of it. I think Fancy or someone else thought of it. Yeah, we should do it again sometime. I do like the theme. I would love to bring the theme back. I like it. Hey, Coco, how you doing? Nice to see you. So yeah, I think the pose is very energetic. Especially like right here with the shirt. I love the way that the form here of the thigh and stuff is drawn. The leg. It looks like very energetic. I can't tell if the tail is wagging or if the tail looks like that in the character. That's like a little unclear for me to tell. Someone else told me I really liked it. I think we'll do this again sometime because it really doesn't stuff to repeat. I think so too. I agree. I didn't want to do something simple. Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I like it. I like the background. I think matches the upbeat sort of pop rap, sort of like carefree attitude, you know, of the music. So for critique, I think the form's really good. I think one thing I would critique would be, I think the face looks a little. The face and the top half look a little bit out of sync with where the body is going. Like the face looks a little disconnected emotionally, and it looks kind of like the character is sort of looking in this direction. But I think if the face was like maybe like tilted a little bit, or like, you know, maybe like I'm running, and let's kind of like think about where your face would be if you're sort of like leaping or running or carelessly kind of like gallivanting like this. It's a little stiff is the word I'm looking for. I think that's where I'm thinking it might look a little bit stiff, you know? Yeah, the expression feels neutral. Yeah, that was my thought too. Yeah, limbs look good from this perspective. That's a challenge. Yeah, absolutely. I think the limbs and everything, the body looks really good. I don't know if I have any critique for that. I really like that. I like this, especially like the thigh and stuff here, and then like the tension lines on the shorts look really good, and they really lend itself to the form as well. And I think this is another great example. Hi, Cara, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I think that way that Dolly drew the fishnet leggings, it accents the form and the volumetric nature of the thighs really well. It accents the volume of the character, right? The three-dimensionality that we're going for, that we're trying to replicate in a 2D piece, and I think Dolly did a great job with that. Yeah, a really fantastic piece. I agree. Yeah, I think the character expression might be a bit neutral, so that can be pushed a little bit to maybe like kind of be more in line with how expressive and wild the body pose is. The pose is very expressive and full of movement, and then maybe the face could be kind of like ah, or like hey, you know, something like that. Yeah, I like this theme too. I wouldn't have thought what to make myself. I'm glad you like it. Each song's so different really shows how even though our taste in music are completely apart from each other, you know, we still wish well in the community. Exactly. Isn't that cool? That's what it's about. It's like a bunch of people coming together and like hanging out and being cool with each other, you know, even though we all have different tastes and come from different backgrounds. I love that. It almost looks like they're running in one direction, waving hi to someone on their way, but something in the other's facial expression or their head positioning just isn't there overall. Loving the pose and color to it. Yeah, I think the head maybe, yeah. The head was the last thing I did, I just want it done. Okay. I feel that. So when you sketch, do you do the whole thing like in parts? So did you go like bottom to the top? That's really interesting. Because I sketch like the whole thing, right? And then I do the whole thing. Hi, nobody knows. Nice to see you. How are you? That's very interesting. That's a different way of working. And there's no right or wrong way to do art or process at all. So I also think the way the hand is outstretched here and the way that this is sort of angled looks really good too. And the straw looks really good. You did an amazing job, Dolly. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you for sharing. Is there anything in particular that like you would particularly want feedback on? Hey, my pacho, how you doing? How you doing? Hola, what's up? What's up? How are you? Welcome on in. Is there anything that you particularly want feedback on or you want to work on that maybe you want to talk about before I move on to the next piece? I feel like I want to ask that before I move on to each piece because I want to make sure everyone feels like they're covered. I know this one I start with the torso. Okay. So you start with the torso. Yeah, I mean, if you're finding there's a disconnect in certain parts of the piece, you could try sketching loosely everything out together. You know, like and focusing on that. Just trying to see some nice art. Well, come on in. Yeah, we're showing community art off tonight's community art showcase night. How you doing tonight? I like it. I like the character too. I think the character's really cool. I like the orange and the purple as well. What's up, Dora? How you doing? Nice to see you. Hello. Art. Yes, art. Yeah, we art good. Art cool. We're doing a community art showcase tonight. So we're showcasing art by everyone in the community and everyone else here in the chat. Every single person here, you're all welcome to submit artwork for the next week's theme. We're gonna announce the theme pretty soon tonight, and then when the submissions are open, you can post it in the community art showcase channel, and I will show it off on stream. I can art, so I can appreciate those again. Hey, you're game dev. That's art. Game dev's art. Game dev's art. Making games is art. What's up, John? How you doing, dude? Around the middle of next month is your 1 year vegan anniversary. Thanks to you. No freaking way! Oh my god, John! What? That's so awesome. I am so proud of you! That's amazing! Also, everyone here needs to go and check out John Gamebeer. If you guys don't know John Gamebeer, John Gamebeer is a wonderful friend and a member of the Stream Beans, and also John did my channel trailer. John did all of the cool retro commercials I shot sometime on stream. John did the Attack Rack theme song. John is an amazingly talented, mixed media, well-rounded artist who's a musician, like freaking 2D artist, does 3D work in Blender. John is super cool. Also, they're amazing and they play really cool, super wild and weird games. By the way, John, there's a game I'm going to be playing next Saturday for my spooky block that I think you'll really like. It's called Night Shift. It's a claymation horror game based around radio signals on TVs. I think Sippy will like it too. It's really, really cool. I'm excited to play it. It's indie horror. It just came out. I think the embargo is like lifting soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna play it next this coming Saturday, I'll say. Yeah, this coming Saturday. Yeah, I think you get a kick out of it. It's called Night Shift. That is so cool. I'm proud of you. Big, huge. 1 year. And you just did it so well. You did it so well. Like, you just handled it. I'm so proud of you. You're awesome, John. Okay. What did Dolly say? Let me scroll up. There's something in particular I'm looking for. Okay, awesome. All right, let's scooch on the next one. Thank you for submitting, Dolly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jacko! What's up, Jacko? How you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? How's your weekend going? Welcome back. Oh my god, hi! Bless your face. I'm struggling to maintain this level of energy that I have right now, so it's gonna be a shorter stream tonight. I'm gonna do the showcase. Dude, Poop Rat just scared me. I'm gonna do the showcase and then we're gonna do this. I'm actually gonna take a very quick break right now to go get myself some more water because I'm out of water and I'm kind of like fending off monkeys. So I'm gonna take a very quick break and then Fancy Skunks is coming up next. Let me get my little game open for you guys. Proud of you, John. You're awesome. I'm proud of you. One day you're gonna be looking back and you're gonna be like, yeah, celebrating my 30-year vegan anniversary. And you'll be one of those like ethereal vegan wizards floating in space, T-posing all over the whole universe with laser vision eyes. All right, let's get you guys in the big city. My body is ready. I'll be in my 50s when I say that. Hey, there you go. That's a horrifying thought, though. Let's not think about getting old. Let's just not think about these things. All right, I will be right back. Everyone, hang tight. More showcase when I return. Save some animals in the meantime. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Thanks everyone for being so patient with me. Thanks for being so patient with me. I'm back. Next piece by Fancy Skunk. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I might slightly have a small fever. I've had like a small fever since I got both of these shots. Getting both the COVID booster and also a flu shot at the same time is like such a bad idea. But I had to do it because I haven't had my last COVID. It's been a year since I've had my last COVID shot, so I really needed it. All right. Next piece. So Fancy, okay, so let me pull the piece up and then I will read the text that she added on the thing here. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can get a full view of the piece a little bit better here. Move my little guy out of the way. I'm gonna zoom out like a little bit more. Hang on. There we go. Now you can see the piece. Okay. So let me read and then we'll do the song. Okay. Timestamp like the 2-minute mark, skipping the ending, lead lyrics at 6:30. Okay. Okay. So, well, I'll play the song while I read. Let's do that. Okay, it's Muse. There we go. Okay. Muse good. Muse always good. Muse always good. Cover up what shouldn't be shared is initially covered by Spiderweb. Ooh. Yeah, that's unintentional. That's my overlay. Okay, so I'm gonna read Fancy's text that goes with it. So this is going to be an on entry here. She says, I wanted to do something with this theme, but I couldn't really accomplish a ton with my limited visual art skill set. I think this is awesome, by the way. This really feels more like a cheap gimmick. No, it's not a cheap gimmick, but image edit to give me an excuse to talk about the song rather than actual art, but here we go. I don't think so. I think that what you're doing is you are creating a visual work, right? And you're still working in a visual medium, and you are still, you know, working with composition, you're working with color theory, you're working with placement of text, you're working with all of these aspects that whether or not we draw it or whether or not we make it a photo manipulation or whatever we do, our chosen medium, you're still like tickling that part of your brain. So I think it's still awesome. It's not, don't consider your art a cheap gimmick. Don't ever think that. That's silly. Like critique. Muse's Citizen Erase has resonated with me for a while, and especially does both as a trans allegory in general, and even more so on the personal level with its mentions of being told to lie, to hide, and to hold yourself steady without feelings. Yet, the truth manages to unwind itself anyway, scraping away until it comes out. The idea of erasure plays here both as the erasure of the self that I once was, as I look to transition. This is beautiful that you're like making a piece and talking about all this stuff. I love it. Yeah, image edit is art. Exactly, it is art. Exactly. As I look to transition, as well as the looming risk that I might wind up deciding to erase myself entirely. So we have my art, which looks like a weird desktop wallpaper, but comes from those themes of hiding a truth that at times feels like it just shouldn't be shared. Wow, that's very profound and very personal. It's so cool. That's right, Jacko. The song is rather long, so for the stream's sake, I would recommend maybe taking the timestamp link to the 2-minute mark. I mean, we're already in it. We're already in it to win it. Okay, link to the 2-minute mark and then skipping to the ending lyrics starting at 6:30. It covers most of the major Muse and themes. Okay. We can just let it play while we talk about it. I think that's fine. Wow. I don't want to listen to Muse. They got some really good songs. Yeah, Muse is really good. Yeah, beautiful write-up. I know, I agree. And I think that what we call in our fancy artist student world or art world, we call it an artist statement, is just as important as the piece itself a lot of times. And I think that what you have here is a beautiful and well thought out artist statement. Wow. Yeah, being told to lie, to hide, to hold yourself steady without feelings. The truth man, someone myself anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Rachel, I'm sure I used to be so free. Rachel is hold your stage with no feelings, exhausting for all to see and be. Cover up what shouldn't be shared. The truth's unwinding. Wow. And then, are these things tuning forks? Are these tuning forks? No, you're totally fine, Limo. You do your thing. Lashana, you can submit for next week's theme. We're gonna have the theme posted very soon. You can submit for next week's theme. Blunky! Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Okay, they're from the album art. Okay. Are they supposed to be tuning forks, or what are they supposed to be? I've never seen the album art. 5! Blunky, how are you? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the resub. Continued support. It's so nice to see you here in the streams. I love you. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I interpret them as brutal, featureless trees of sorts. Yeah, they sort of look like that. Yeah. Yeah, they do look like tuning forks. Yeah, or featureless trees as monkey as well as trees. When I was taking art classes, I wasn't taught to make real artist statements. I was just told if you got nothing to say about it, PS your way through. So like, no, you gotta like, I like it. You gotta, having something to say about it and thinking about it is really cool. Here's the lyrics that we're seeing in the piece right now. Brad, thank you! Absolutely hilarious. This great. I told you I love that game! Dude, I'm gonna go back into that and play that more. I freaking love Mortuary Assistant. You should get it. You should play it. I think you'd like it. How you doing today? Welcome on in. How are you? We're doing community art showcase. This is Fancy's piece. And to Muse, too. Did you want critique on your piece? Hang on, let me... Light critique. Okay. Light critique question mark. Okay. Well, then what? Maybe more of a discussion rather than a critique would be a better way to go about it. Antenna or telephone poles? They do look like they could be telephone poles, yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Doing great discussing the game with Pharaoh and Alistair. Let's go! That's awesome! They look like those metal rods some people use for roasting marshmallows. They do, they could look like that. Pokey rods for marshmallows, or tuning forks, or featureless trees, yeah. It almost looks like weird featureless hands reaching up. That's kind of what it makes me think of. Like kind of these featureless forms are sort of like reaching up, maybe like looking, searching for something, or like looking for something. And that's what it makes me think of. When I look at the piece, yeah, this one's meaningful and amazingly done. I really like this piece a lot. When I look at the piece, I feel like the superimposed, like, kind of these forms in the front are, like, reaching up and they're sort of, like, looking for maybe, like, answers, you know? Looking for, like, maybe something to, like, resonate with them as well. Football goalposts, they could look like that, too. You're right, actually. Yeah. Yeah, the lyrics, the main concept of the piece, it seems like everything is supporting that. Yeah, the lyrics fit the message super well. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I used to view those trees as this, like, the sole, like this one sole feature of a barren landscape that in and of themselves are in no way inviting and offer no shelter. That's really interesting. What do you think, Pancake? Are you just in here to annoy me? I'll let you in here. Are you just in here to annoy me? So, I think monkey. I think this is like a beautiful. The one thing I changed is the font. Not that this is bad. This looks like a comic book font. I think the font. Let me get some lo-fi in the background. Let me lower this. It's too loud. I think the font works well with the grunginess of the sort of the the black splotches. But what I sort of think that I think would really enhance the piece, if you're going for that grungy look, like an overlay layer in front of like a grungy texture, or even just on the font to kind of like have it sort of kind of pushed into that. Also maybe if you had the little tree things in front of the font layer, you know? Hi Skylar Bird, nice to see you, how you doing? If you had the trees in front of the font, I think that could be really cool because that could create some like interesting like depth. The font is sort of like in the front of it all, you know? The font's like in the front of everything. I like the brush effects that you used. And you know, so you're doing this like in a photo editing program like GIMP or something. So like one thing that I did, and I've done in the past with remember my pride icons, is I took this sort of same blotchy brush that you did here, and I basically would select the blue here for the top of the flag, and I would blotch the brush around, and it would make the flag itself have these like blotchy brush looks, and it would look like the whole flag was drawn with this sort of paintbrush effect, and I think that sort of would be cool. To sort of like maybe add some kind of like roughness to it, you know, because it's a pretty like the straight lines here are pretty different, you know. Oh, it isn't even a brush, it's a series of vectors. Oh, okay, then never mind. Okay, then X out what I'm saying. Okay, it's a series of vectors of paint splatters. Okay. I mean, I like the placement of the words too. I like that as well. I think this is more so a piece about the meaning and like expressing yourself, and I think that's really cool to see. You are using a visual media and reflecting on the song. And hi, Panuva, how are you doing? Hello, hello, how are you today? And I think, like Limo said, I think with this piece, the statement that comes behind that work is just as important as the work itself. You know, it's actually just really, really incredible. I think it's a really wonderful piece to post, and I think it's amazing of you to share it as well with the stream and everybody too. And I know that it's like, it's a deeply personal thing, you know? It's a deeply, deeply personal piece. It is a powerful piece. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing to really improve a piece like this other than to what makes the artist happy to add to it. Yeah, it's a statement. Exactly. I agree with Liz. Yeah, this is a statement. This piece is an expression and a statement, and an exploration of one's emotions and one's feelings and, you know, complexities. Hi Zeta, how you doing? Nice to see you. It is a powerful piece. Thank you, Sky. In a lot of ways, it's just a super personal thing. Yeah, I think it's just really wonderful to see that, and it's so amazing to see you share that. And I've, you know, because I've talked to you, and I've kind of talked to you about like your transition and your journey and everything, and I'm just like, I'm super inspired by you. I really am. It's just, you're beautiful. You're an amazing person, and you're super strong, and you're super powerful, and you just have like a really good head on your shoulders, and you are a very, very inspiring person to me, and I'm super thankful to see your work that is so personal that you're sharing here with everybody too. So thank you. I just want to say that, that's all. Because like, you're really cool. That's all, you're just really cool. I have returned. I was making really crisp format. Welcome back, Neklos. Welcome back. Yeah, I like pieces that question. Yeah, and pieces that really go into something very personal and deep. And we saw that too with Jack's piece too. That was a very personal piece too. I really like to see these. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just me expressing the awesomeness of the music I listen to. And that's cool, too. Yeah. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, everyone. We love you. We love you. Ambrosia, you're amazing. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. You're incredibly awesome. And I'm just super honored. I'm super honored just to know you. You're so cool. Thank you for sharing this piece. Thank you. I really like this. And, you know, I would like to see if this was cathartic for you. Sorry, I have, like, cat hair in my eye. If this was cathartic for you to share to do a piece like this, you know, do more pieces like this, you know, like it's a really incredibly cathartic way to express yourself and to dive into, you know, your own psyche and how you're feeling. I mean, I do the same thing, you know, not only with art, I do the same thing with tarot cards as well for myself, as you know. I'm tearing up here. Oh, you're so sweet. I know there's a lot here visually, but that isn't the best. And I'm so happy that the emotion and feeling you're coming through, they're absolutely coming through super strong. You're amazing. Fancy, we love you so much. You're a wonderful person. Thank you. Yeah, art is very therapeutic. Exactly. Yeah, I think visually it's great too. I think you have a really good composition. You have the lyrics like set up in a really cool like order and everything. Like, I like the superimposed, like, weird tree things in front. Yeah, I agree with Kel. I think it's really, really cool. I like it. I would love to see more. That's why I'm saying I would love to see more. If you wanted to do this more and you wanted to submit more pieces and it's cathartic for you, like, I would love to see more pieces like this. You did awesomely. Thank you so much. Thank you. And if, like, you ever want to ask questions about like photo manipulation stuff, you message me anytime and you're like, hey, how do I do this kind of thing? I want to do this effect. You can message me anytime and I'll try to help you figure that out, you know? Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add to your piece before we move on to the next one? You did a really awesome job with this. I really love this. Okay, and then so you have your song next. Oh, heck yeah, you got Meshuggah. All right. Hang on. He's got Meshuggah! I love metal. You know what I started listening to recently? I started listening to Ghost. Ghost is actually really good. I always like avoided Ghost because I thought it was like one of those like overrated super popular bands that like of like new metal. Yeah, dude, Ghost is like, yeah, but like I actually finally for the first time, like Danny was like listening to Ghost. I was like, whoa, what's this band? This sounds pretty good. And he's like, it's Ghost. And I'm like, dude, Ghost kind of slaps. Like, I sort of, like, avoided it for a long time, you know? Midmits, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? Yeah, Ghost is pretty cool. I listened to an album earlier that, it was kind of cool. It sounded like, kind of like grunge or sludge metal, sort of like droning. Kind of like stoner metal-y, you know, with like clean vocals, but like a very, like, like a kind of droning musical background. The harmonies are really good. I like the clean vocals a lot. I'm a big fan of the clean vocals. I'm tired too, Minbits. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. The flu shot is like kicking my butt. I'm like super tired. I got like runny nose, kind of sore throat, but I'm okay though. I'm okay though. Thanks for being here. Francis, I think the main thing I want to add is just that while this piece explores some very dark themes, that there was a very conscious choice here that there's no overlay over the trans flag. Oh! Okay. The darkness, however present, is not going to cover up the real me. Ah! I love that! That's so beautiful! I'm gonna cry! I love that! Ambrosia, that's a beautiful message! Oh my god. You be you! You let yourself shine. You're so wonderful. That makes me so happy. Oh my god. That's incredibly awesome. I'm so happy. I like that message a lot. That's positive. That's uplifting. I like that. Alright, let's do So and C's next. So and C is a real tone shift. And So and C submitted some Meshuggah, so let's give it a listen and give it a look. Critique requested. Headbanging, metal hair. Alright. Dude. Meshuggah. That's classic. That's classic right there. So, you ever listen to Devin Townsend? Or as he used to be known, Strapping Young Lad? You probably like, if you like Meshuggah, you probably like Strapping Young Lad. You probably like the album Deconstruction. You should listen to Devin Townsend's album Deconstruction. So, I think you'd get a kick out of it. Hold on, let me move my little beam back up. Okay, so we have pencil sketch, head banging, hair whipping around, giving up the metal fingers right here. Hell yeah! Just jamming out, having a good time. Trans pride and trans thriving. Hell yeah. Dude, this is my kind of music. You guys might not expect that of me, but I actually really like metal. Meshuggah! Shopping Online is good too. I have to give that a listen. Yeah, if you like Shopping Online and Meshuggah, listen to Devin Townsend's album Deconstruction. I think you'd like it. It's heavy like this. So, okay, critique time. So the music is very energetic. You need help with metal? I would love to give you metal suggestions. By the way, wait, John, are you still here? Did you give those a listen that I sent you that you're asking for metal suggestions? Also, Danny has the best metal suggestions. You message Danny and you ask him, hey, can I get some metal suggestions? He'll give you the really cool stuff, you know? Not much for heavy metal, more electro swing kind of guy. I like all kinds. I like heavy metal, I like electro swing. I don't know, I like everything, pretty much. I'm like not too picky with music. I haven't listened to Lorna Shore. What's Lorna Shore? What's that? So music in general, I know, right? I just like it. It's good for my head. Good sounds for my head. Well, I think that hand's too small is something that. Okay, for first suggestion. When you draw the pose, we want to think about what is the whole composition? What are we going for, right? If you're going for a headbang, then we want to show movement of the hair, right? The hair looks a little bit like it just might be sticking straight up, but we want to think about how can we show the movement of the face? Well, I think the reason that it looks a little stiff is that once again, we're doing the, yeah, hand size can be a style thing. I'm not really concerned about the hand. I think that's a weird thing to focus on. Just ignore the hand being small. Who cares? So I think the one thing is that the pose is very straightforward, kind of symmetrical, directly like straightforwards, right? So how can we make the pose a little bit more energetic and show a little bit more movement to match the sort of high energy music, right? Well, maybe like having the face like at a 3/4 angle, or having the hair mid shift, and then having like, you know, maybe the hands like more foreshortened, and like in the front, like this, you know, and the head's like down like this or something. You know, maybe having movement lines as well. In fact, let me show you movement lines. Lorna Shore, I gotta check that out. Okay, yeah, like a smear. Let me show you movement smears, okay? So say I'm sketching. And I want to show like headbanging, right? Alright. And I want to show the hair moving. So I want the movement to be in this direction. First off, I'm gonna draw fast. This is a high energy song. I'm gonna be like, all right, fast, right? And so I want to add these like movement smears like this, okay? And I want to just don't be afraid to get like kind of messy. You know, I see that in your piece. You really want things to be kind of clean and crisp. It's okay for things to be messy. You know, make it like really messy, make it very energetic. Draw the little movement around. See these little this is what I'm talking about, these movement smears. So you have the hair, you know, going like this, you know, of a professional. We have the movement smears kind of like this. And so with movement smears, you know, sometimes I might erase in the middle of the movement smear. It's kind of like an animation-y kind of technique, right? How do you do this? What are you talking about? Like draw fast? Okay, you know what the secret is? Limo Rec mentioned it earlier. Literally dress your drawings. I'm gonna give you guys, everyone here who's visual 2D artists and you're working on your drawing foundations, I'm gonna give you a homework for next week, okay? It literally will take less than 10 minutes of your time. I want you to do gesture drawing art. All right, song was pretty good. I liked it. Let me put on the, Pancake, you are killing me, Pancake. You are killing me, Pancake. I just let you in. All right, listen, I'm gonna give you guys homework, okay? Yeah, just draw like this. Draw us art. Okay. All right. This is a whole other thing. I want to say real fast, I really appreciate how much care you put in each expertise. Oh, thank you, Unicorn. And you like provide some solid tips. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. All right. Then you know what? Homework time. All right. Everyone take note. This is what you're going to be doing. For those of you who are visual artists, this doesn't apply to everybody. If you're a photo artist or a photographer or 3D artist, don't have to listen to this. But if you would like to have this direction for your artwork, I'm going to give you this assignment because I just hit my webcam, sorry. Because I think that everyone's like, how do you draw? How do you draw so fast? How do you do this? How do you do these forms? You got to loosen up. You got to just draw fast, and we're going to work on gesture drawings. All right? All right? You're not going to plan out your work. You're not going to spend more than 5 minutes on one sketch. After 5 minutes, it's going to be done. Okay? What is a gesture drawing? All right? Timed, quick sketches. Okay? Focus on pose and movement. Okay, overall. No details. Don't worry about details. Okay? If you can't get to the details, that's cool. Alright? But you don't need to worry about it. 5 minutes on the sketch. Alright? Gesture drawing. Yeah. We're not gonna be drawing. Draw Pablo every day. Hi, Taser. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Okay? Alright, and here's another one that I'm gonna give you. Here's another bullet point list, and you guys might not like this one, but I'm gonna give it to you. Okay? Use photo or life references, okay? These are not going to be drawn from your head. You're going to be looking at a photo reference, and you're going to be drawing it. You are not going to be drawing a made-up pose. You're going to be looking at a reference, okay? This is super important because looking at a reference is going to help you. References are cheating. You're trolling. I know you're joking. Because when you look at a reference, yeah, angles, shapes, and movement capture pose. Exactly, yes. Because when you look at a reference, what you're doing is you're needing to train your eye to interpret what you're looking at onto your paper, and it's an action of 1, training your eye, 2, getting your visual library like working. You're basically, every time you interpret like a photo reference, you're adding like a book to your visual library. Oh yes, that's how I draw a person sitting. Oh yes, that's how I draw a 3/4 angle face, okay? Pancake, you draw me crazy! Good! Hold on. Oh my god, Pan. If you meow to get back in, you're not getting back in. Dude, this cat is absolutely driving me nuts, okay? She wants in, and she wants out. And then she wants in, I have to keep my door closed Danny's in the Zoom meeting for class. Yes, there's websites that'll give you posters with timers on, definitely looking into for gesture drawing. Yes, exactly. So, I'm gonna go, okay. You can use animal or human reference, that's totally fine. Gesture, I Google gesture drawing tool, okay? Quickposes.com, free image library gesture drawing tool. All right, so here. Hang on, let me make sure there's like no nudity. Okay, here's what I'm gonna show you. This is to give you an idea what the heck a gesture drawing is. Also, hold on, I can't with this like Zelda train song. Okay. Challenges. Don't ignore the challenges. You don't need to worry about the challenges right now. All right, so this is quickposes.com. I'll post a link in the art room in Discord. All right, procedure. Grab something to draw. Select the type of pose you want to draw, and then they have lists of images. And here's some examples of gesture drawings right here. You can see, you know, really quick charcoal. They're using line to get the emphasis, the movement of the pose. Bada bing, bada boom. Tips: draw the essence of the pose first, work in the details later. You'll get better each session. Takes time and practice. Learn from your mistakes. If you do this, you'll improve much faster. Okay. Daily habit. All right. Okay. Quickposes.com. You can select the interval here. And I guess you select which challenge you want. I'm not going to click it because there might be nude poses and I don't want to show that on Twitch. All right. Sky should start an art teaching YouTube. Really? Do you think so? That's really nice of you. Thanks for saying that. But yeah, okay, look. Let's see. Like if I click on this and interval for, let's see, like 30 seconds. All right. So I get a pose and then watch. I'm getting a pose of a guy like in a hood. This is my gesture drawing. Like I'm just like drawing. I'm looking almost more at the image than I am at my own art piece. I'm not really worried about how my art piece turns out. I don't care about that, okay? All I want is the energy and the movement of the reference image. Okay? He's got like a knife or something here, I don't know. And then like, this is the idea of it, all right? Here's another one. Hello, welcome on in! Gilly, thank you so much for the raid, how are you? This is a guy holding like a stick above his head. He's like super strong. You know, I show the direction of his head. I show like his like beefy, he's got like a beefy body here. You know, this is his torso like this, and then he's like kind of standing like this. This is like, he's like a sumo dude or something, I don't know. He's got like shorts on. Okay, you see how I'm drawing these? This is a gesture drawing, that's it, 30 seconds, boom. All right, that's it. Gesture drawing. So this is my challenge, and this is what it looks like, okay, on the website. Session is, never mind, I can't show it because it's all funky. Hi Gilly, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that. Welcome on in. We're doing community art showcase and we're talking about some drawing challenges for folks in the community right now. How was your stream? How are you doing? Let me give you a heck of a shout out. How are you today? Welcome. So Liz, Jack, everyone in here who is working on your art stuff and you're like, Sky, how do you sketch so fast? How do you draw so fast? This is my assignment to you. Okay? This is what we're gonna do. Get rid of this guy. Okay? Okay. Do 5 30-second. Okay. Gestures. Okay. And then do, you know, let's say 2 60-second. Actually, no, make it more. 5 60-second. Oh my goodness. I hear that outside. All right. And then do 2 5-minute gestures. All right. That's it. Yes, Sensei! That's right. This is the Cobra Kai of art learning school, okay? This is what I want you to do. If you can do this every day this week, I guarantee you will come to the next week's art showcase with a better understanding of anatomy and a better grasp of fast sketching. Do not care about the details. Do not care about how the finished piece looks. Yes, sketch on, sketch off. Don't even worry about it. When the timer's up, you move to the next pose, okay? That's it. 5 30-second gestures, 5 60-second or 1-minute gestures, and 2 5-minute gestures. If you want to go the extra distance, do 1 10-minute. If you want to add the extra time. This one's optional. All right? Okay, this is awesome. Do this. If you want to share your gesture sketches in the room of art, the showcase room, absolutely please do. You don't have to share them, but I'm telling you right now, do this every day this week, you guys. You will see a marked improvement on things, all right? Fast sketches. Sketch using your whole arm, all right? Whole arm. I'm Sky Sensei now. I'm going to tell you about the fast drawing jutsu. I'm going to teach you about it. All right, listen, you're gonna have to focus all of your chakra to your dominant hand. When you hold your pen, focus your chakra to your hand, all right? This is very important. Open up the third gate of sketching, and once you have that third gate open, that chakra is flowing to your wrist, you'll be unstoppable, all right? Listening to fast music makes you draw faster. Yeah, just don't care or think about how the art's gonna turn out. It's the best advice. Don't worry about it. Think about the overall pose, okay? Draw fast, lots of fast lines. Get a nice sketch brush, all right? That's another thing. If you're working digitally, get a nice sketch brush like this. Get a nice little pencil brush. Don't do your gesture drawings to start in a line brush like this. They're gonna turn out really confusing. Do a nice little sketch brush. Turn the opacity down like that on your brush, okay? That'll help. Turn the opacity down. Use physical pen and paper if you want. You know, use pencil, use pen, make it sketchy. All right, now hype. There you go. I'll save this page for you guys. I'll post it. All right, that's your assignment for this week. Students. Okay, let me go back to where I was. And then the website's quickposes.com, and I'll post in the thing. Oh! Sensei Master Sky, our best teacher. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I'm a master artist, but I do like teaching. Thank you for the lurk quadrant. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Gilly, how was your hike and stream? How was your hike and stream? Practice enough and you can learn how to garf, too. There you go. Nefros, the chill stream popped in right on. Oh, Gilly's the bathroom. Oh, right on. No problem, no problem. How's your camera track you, by the way? Odie asked. This is called NVIDIA Broadcast, and it is a like NVIDIA thing that you can use if you have like a 2000 series NVIDIA card or higher. Yeah, homework every week's a good idea. Exactly. If you're looking to improve, guys, this takes literally, if you don't want to do the 10-minute sketch, less than 10 minutes of your time. If you want to do the 10-minute sketch, make it 15 minutes of your time, 20 minutes of your time. Every day, that's it. That's literally it. Do this every day. Do this every day. The whole arm thing is my issue. You gotta start drawing fast. You gotta start drawing fast and crazy. That's what you gotta do. You gotta draw like that, all right? Not like this, you know, like, oh, I want to get this, oh, racing, no. Stop that. Just draw crazy. Don't apologize for your art. If you draw something funky, don't apologize for it. Let it be. Just lean into it. Lean into it. Feel fast, fail often, prove faster. Sketch go burr, exactly. That's my advice for you guys. That's my advice. Draw gobbo. What was my homework? Bear? This is a tough one for me because you do photography, so I don't know what I can give you for your homework, but I would like to see more work that incorporates text media in your pieces. I think that would be cool. I would like to see that more, right? I would like to see more like the movie poster style stuff. I think that's a really strong suit of yours. You can make your gesture sketches goblins, I don't care, but you gotta look at a reference material. You can draw ears in them, whatever. They can be goblins. But make them look at reference. They need to be on teachable.com. What the heck is teachable.com, dude? Hi, Jax! Nice to see you! How are you? How was your Samhain? Oh, like Halloween? It was awesome! It was awesome! It was super cool! It was super spooky! It was a rad time! How are you doing? Teachable. What is share what you know? Dude, I'm not like pro enough to be on this website. But thank you, though. Whoops, I better close that in case I get nude pictures. That was almost dangerous. Yeah. There we go. It was awesome! How was yours? Jace, it's nice to see you. How are you doing? I'm not letting go of Halloween. As you can see, the decorations are staying up. And I'm doing spooky streams every Saturday night this month. It's November-ween. Will you give me homework too after you see my photo editing? Okay, I'm using crap. Okay. I gotta think of some stuff for y'all who do photo editing as well. How to Frumble Masterclass with Sky Sensei. Sky Sensei! If you fail once, then draw it 500 more times, and only then will you be powerful enough. Okay, so see, that would also be my advice for you. would be to practice gestures. Monkey would be to practice gesture sketching. Welcome back, Gilly. How was your stream? So that you can loosen up and open that third gate of sketching, and we are not going to focus on the lines or the cleanliness of the lines or getting the color lines. That doesn't matter. We're going to throw all that crap out the window, and we're going to focus on the sketching and getting these dynamic poses going. So and see for you, I would say also do the gesture sketches this week. And then I think when you redraw something with movement like this, it's going to be even more badass. There you go. That's my lesson to you. All right, same thing was amazing. I did an ancestor ritual on my. Oh, it's really cool. In the dark season, that's awesome. That's so cool, James. Heck yeah, that's heckin' rad. I'm glad you had a wonderful holiday. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't really celebrate like Samhain because I'm not like super spiritual, I guess, into that. But I do love Halloween. Halloween's like my favorite holiday. Next sketch, next art piece. Let's see. How'd you get so strong? Sky, I drew one gesture pose for every time I thought about monkey. Dude, if I drew one gesture sketch every time I thought about monkey, then I would have like 10,000 sketches that I have to draw. The next piece is by Siren. Critique requested, please. Bum, bum, bum. We got Coconut Mall, y'all. Bum, 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 bum. It looks like a Disney princess. Okay. Here's the music. Mitski. Happy official video. Okay, I've never heard the song. Okay, we definitely have some dissonance going on in this piece. Evil Ariel, yeah, I'm feeling the dissonant vibes here, you know? It's completely different kind of art, but do you have any tips for storytelling? That's not my forte. Unfortunately, I can't. However, I do know we do have some authors and writers in this community. What the rack doing? Let me skin, never heard this. That's pretty cool. Huh. So I like the sort of like VHS offset effect of this piece here. I like this. It vibes really well with the music picks dissonance. Wait, they said a critique request, right? Yes, they did. I really like this sort of like halo around the character. Oh, cool. We'll zoom in here. I like that. Okay, this is kind of interesting. The watermark is like incorporated into the piece itself, which is really interesting too. I also like these little elements around the side that make it look sort of like dissonant and like photography-like, you know? The hair gradient slower to show the colors blending. I personally, I think that's like maybe like a subjective decision for the artist, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I like the halo. It has like a three-dimensionality to it. I think that's really, really cool. I like it a lot. I love the spotlight effect reminds me of Mitsuki's newest album. I've never heard of Mitsuki before. Pretty cool. I like the teacup. I like the dress also with the fabric and the stars, and it kind of like matches with the like glitter on the halo as well. It looks really cool. I like that stylized eyes sort of with the long eyelashes. Yeah, I like the facial expression. It's kind of like wild-eyed and crazy, and I like it. I think that's really cool. I think for critique, also I love the swirl here too. I think it really matches the rhythmic nature and the sort of haunting sounds of the vocals in the song. I think that the artist did a really, really good job with that. I like it. I think it works really well. I think it works really well. Yeah, wild out grimaces. Okay, we're gonna start on the gestures, Liz, but then we're gonna move to portraiture for you. That's what we'll do. This is your game plan. But we gotta start you in the gesture sketches this week, and then we're gonna start on expression, gestures. Everything's gonna be gestures. I swear to gosh, I'm taking you guys through Sky Sensei boot camp. Let's go, let's go. The background needs to be a different color, too close to the hair color. Contrasting color would be better to make it pop. It is pretty similar to that, yeah. I don't think I'm necessarily too bothered by it because I feel like it's different enough from the character for me. The background has this nice sort of like noise texture, which I also love to use personally in my own art too, especially when I do horror or dark art, macabre art. I like to add a little noise in Photoshop over the piece. I do think the dress stands out really well. Okay, let me see. Hold on, that's Meshuggah. Put this back on for a minute. Wait, I don't want to get coconut mold, dude. Stop coconut mauling me. Okay. The finger in the teacup handle is kind of weird for me. So I think that would be The petition to give a new Discord channel called Bootcamp where Sky gives art training exercise once a week. You want that? You want to go through bootcamp? You want to go through bootcamp? My bootcamp's tough. Yeah, we used to have the art class, yeah, but so I think what I would do for the bootcamp is I'm just gonna condense it into the community art showcase type thing where I will assign the sort of homework and that kind of thing with this slot. You know what I mean? That's what I think would be. I want to condense into this. Yeah. Actually, a page is gonna be working on hard teaching though. Thanks, Cal. Thanks, Cal. I don't know if I'm qualified to be a teacher though. You guys are too sweet. So for critique-wise, I think my critique falls within the hands. And hands are very tricky and sort of, not necessarily even the hands, like I like this hand here, but I think the way it's connected to the arm is a little bit awkward. Like this arm length is a little bit awkward. The proportions are just a little bit off, right? Drew, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Everyone's drawing bootcamp till they get to drawing bootcamp. I know, right, Limo? I know, right? Right? Those of us who've been through art school, you think you want it, but then you get there and you're like, I don't know about this. So I think the reason why the anatomy feels strange to me is because it's very stiff and it looks like the artist is going for a very anatomically correct pose with the torso, with the hands, but it feels a little bit stiff. And this is once again another advice where I would give this artist the advice to try the gesture drawing challenge, okay? If you want to go for the body poses and you want to learn more about anatomy and you want to kind of like, I think I would encourage the artist to like loosen up a little bit with where they're going with the anatomy and stuff. Like it seems very it's striving for perfection, and you can see that with this, but I think sometimes that comes from a lot of really, really fast, messy gesture sketches. And I think when you do that a lot and you get used to that exercise, you start to draw a lot of poses very quickly, and you get used to like kind of, you know, the length of the forearm, you get used to like where things go and why, and it helps you sort of loosen up as an artist a little bit, you know? There's a drawing learning technique called Bargu plates. Bargu, am I saying that right? That might be worth checking out for anatomy stuff too. Bargu plates? I've actually not heard of that. That's interesting. Hubris is the reason why I dropped on my theater major. Well, theater major's so cool though, but that's tough though, yeah. Yep. Speedrun art school. I remember that game. Here we are in art school! And another thing I think also with the face, it looks kind of like she's taking her face off, like Nicolas Cage, you know, it kind of looks like she's taking her face off. Hulk, what's up? Thank you for the raid last night. Of course. Dude, I hope you're getting lots of rest and congratulations on 24 hours. That's super awesome that you did that for charity. Of course, I saw that you were doing that and I want to give you some support. Thank you so much for doing that. That's awesome. Hulk, how are you doing today? Yeah, so it looks like she's taking her face off a little bit, and once again, so instead of drawing the face as sort of a mask, we want to draw everything as one, right? So instead of drawing just the face, you know, and then just the torso and then the arms, draw everything as one, and that's where you get the idea. I did make a face-off reference. That's where you get the idea of gesture sketches. Rather than drawing it, hey, face, okay, torso, right, you know, like legs. We want to draw everything as one. Okay, face, torso, legs. This is the energy that you're looking for when you do gesture sketches. That's the energy, all right? That's what you gotta channel when you do these exercises. It will help you all with drawing speed, consistency, and anatomy, and it will help train your eye and your hand. I like this piece a lot. I think it's fantastic. I think the artist did a really, really great job. Siren, you did a great job, and thank you for sharing. I think you absolutely nailed the theming and the tone of the music. I love Face Off. That's one of my favorite movies. I want to take his face off. There's better Nick Cage movies, though. I think Vampire's Kiss is my favorite. I also really like Wicker Man. Okay, the next piece is by Neferstar, but this is not critique requested, so I'm going to remove the critique requested. We're just going to show this one real quick. Bum. Alright, Nefra. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. Oh. You should have the art school video YouTube video. I do have it. I need to edit a lot of things to YouTube, Sippy, but it takes a lot of time. I wish I had the time to do all the editing. Wow, gorgeous piece. Alright, let's see the music. Accompaniment. Okay. Oh, this is a playlist? Okay. Tunes to draw to. Okay. We'll put the first one on. Vlog editing school when? You know I wanted to be a video editor, right? No, it's totally fine, Effer. You're totally fine. It's really cool. I wanted to be a video editor actually when I was a kid. I didn't think about being a visual artist. I wanted to be I wanted to be an editor. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like a videographer, or a cameraman or something, you know? Um, Never says I did this a while ago, but I hope that's fine. That's totally fine. Shortly after the conclusion of our D&D campaign, it's on Nox, who is challenging the Bard of the Bunch, or who was the changeling Bard of the Bunch. Sorry, I read that completely wrong. I read things wrong all the time. And the then lover, now husband of my changeling rogue, Ash. Specifically, him at the end of the campaign, finally taking the time to enjoy the flute just for fun and not for battle. In fact, kind of blending into their bardic skills and their alchemy background to propagate the mushrooms around him. That's so cool. As for what I listen to, it's a mishmash of everything. Okay, play this on YouTube. Right on, right on. Very cool. Yeah, I like it. Changeling, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware what changelings are. Yeah, I have dyslexia, so I read it as a different word. I'm sorry. That sometimes that will come up occasionally. Here and there. But yes, I am aware of changelings. I actually play Pathfinder. It's based on 3.5. I've played tabletop RPGs for many years. I know what changelings are. No, it's no problem. I forgot. Sometimes I have a dyslexia tag, but sometimes I don't. I decided to take it off because I'm trying to focus on tags that are like a little more helpful for like people finding my stream. I want to be a paleontologist. Oh, that's so cool. When I was small, but I want to say like 6th or 7th grade. That's so cool. I know, paleontologist would be so cool. What are Chadmack's pronouns? Chadmack probably like he, they, I guess, right? Maybe like probably like preferred he, him. That's good to ask though. Thanks, Sosie. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love this piece. This is so cool. There we go. Thank you for the dyslexia command. I love that you do. I'm a huge changeling dork. Yeah, no, I have played Pathfinder. I haven't played 5e. I'm not like, I'm a little bit of a big nerd, so like I play like kind of big nerd games, but Nefer, if you really like changelings, there's actually a whole tabletop RPG game called Changelings. It's by White Wolf Games, the people who do Werewolf the Apocalypse and Vampire the Masquerade, and you might want to check it out, because if you're into changelings and their whole lore, there's an entire tabletop setting literally about changelings, and it's actually really cool. It's set in this really cool world, and yeah, it's really cool. I love this piece though. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. No critique requested, so I'm not gonna go critique. I'm just gonna say that I really love the mushrooms. I love the brushes that you use. Like, I love the line weights that you're playing with here. Absolutely incredible. I love the hair, and I love the hands and the nails especially. It looks absolutely beautiful. Very cool. It's always nice to do an art piece at the conclusion of a campaign to celebrate a character, you know? Yeah, old fairy tale vibes. Yeah, absolutely. It's like a contemporary Arthur Rackham. Yeah, totally. The watercolor look. Yeah, I know. I love that too. I really really like that. I need to draw my gnome wizard that I'm playing right now in our Pathfinder campaign. Pelby. I need to draw her for you guys. I love Pelby. She's like so wild. Pelby is like, she's my gnome, and she's like, so gnomes in Pathfinder are so cool. They're not like gnomes in D&D or like WoW or anything. Gnomes in Pathfinder, I think I've explained this before, but like they have to constantly fill their life with like interesting and fun experiences, otherwise they turn gray and go through what's called the bleaching, and basically they get like so depressed that they live eternally as like, they either die or they live eternally as bleachlings, and they're like just super, like they lose all their emotions and vigor for life. It's totally crazy. So that's why gnomes, they're fae, they're related to fae in Pathfinder. So they're not native to the planet of Galarion. They're like, they're failings, you know? And so they're very like mischievous and very weird, and they're constantly like intrigued by new things. And so they're always very eccentric. They like dye their hair different colors, and they're wearing all kinds of crazy clothes. And usually they're artists or musicians or creators. So it's so totally cool. Gnome wizard is friendly fire on. Dude, no, my gnome wizard's so cute. She's so freaking cute. She's kind of got like a Velma vibe going on. She's got like big glasses and like crazy hair. And yeah, she's awesome. I love my gnome wizard, Pelby. But anyway, I love D&D characters and D&D character art. Totally different character. When I play my gnome wizard this campaign, my last character in my campaign was a necromancer who he turned into a lich. So, and he was super evil. So very different tonal shift. Okay, next piece by Nekmos. Nekmos! I did for an anime song. Wait a second. This doesn't have any like spoilers for like my friends who are watching. No, it doesn't have any spoilers. It's fine. Okay. Since I did it for an anime song, I did it with a base from an anime, since I don't feel like using IRL pictures of my Sono and work well, right on. I didn't make the base art for Kilowatts from a scene from the anime Hunter x Hunter, which is my favorite animes ever. And the God art is made by Oculus Tomato. I use a free mobile editor, so now I have access to Photoshop thing. Alright. Dude, awesome music picks, by the way, to draw to. I actually really like it. Hold on, what is this anime music? Killua rap song? Hold on, I actually really need to hear this. I'm not gonna show the video because I don't want to leave spoilers, because I know my buddy Alistair is watching Hunter right now. Wait, would this have spoilers in it? Hang on. Oh, this might have spoilers in it. This might have Hunter spoilers. I don't want to spoil Alistair. Actually, he won't hear the song on the VOD, so that's fine. Alistair, you're not here, right? I really need to hear the song. Look at this edgelord. Hunter is top tier. Well, that's a whole rap song about Killua! Oh my god! Dude, I love this so much! That is lit. Lit, appropriate use of the word lit. Yeah, Zoldyck. Yeah. Dude, look at our boy. Look at him. I feel the edge in this piece. It's cutting my eyes. Dude, I love edgy boys so much. Jack, you haven't watched all of Naruto, right? You should totally watch more Naruto. Danny and I already finished all of the first, like, Naruto Ron to Shippuden now, and it's so good. Honestly, Naruto is now up there right next to Hunter x Hunter for me. Which is insane because Hunter x Hunter, I freaking cried when I finished it. I felt like there was an emptiness in my soul. I love Hunter x Hunter so much, dude. But Naruto now is like right there. Like Naruto is so good. You can't do it? Dude, it's so good. It's so good. You watched all of Hunter x Hunter, right? Why can't you watch it? Why can't you watch all of Hunter x Hunter? Okay. Alright, well, I don't want to spoil Hunter x Hunter for my friend, but I like this piece. There's no critique requested, so we're not going to critique it. Nekros? Impeccable taste in anime. Excellent. How many episodes is Naruto? Way more than Hunter x Hunter. Way more. Hang on, we're gonna close that. Okay. What is this? That's Mitsuki. Okay, we'll get the jams back up. Did you say oh, you did say? Oh, you did? Wait, really? Where'd you say that? Oh, you added it to the second message. I'm sorry. Okay, you did say critique requested. So it's a photo image manipulation piece. I see. It's like Gon reaching out to save him. He's like my friend. Dude, Hunter x Hunter and Naruto have a lot of similarities with these two characters, you know? Hi Chloe, how are you doing? How are you doing? So I think with the photo manip piece, you cry when you finish Beastars and BNA. I like both of those, but I didn't like feel lost when I finished them. But Hunter x Hunter left a void in my soul. Who is best? Naruto or Sasuke? Naruto or Sasuke? Definitely Naruto. Dude, Sasuke? No, dude. Sasuke's a little... Like, Killua is like... Killua is so much cooler than Sasuke. At first, I thought, when I first started watching Naruto... I can't talk about it without spoiling it. Naruto's or sausage? Naruto's, for sure. Yeah, I like the composition. I think that, like... You can see sort of the edges of where different images end and where they drop out. So, you know, like using tools in your photo manipulation software, things like the lasso tool, where you can like lasso around, for example, like Gon's face so he's not in like a little square. You know, like lasso around this Killua piece so that, you know, you don't have this like sort of edge right here. I think would improve it. Naruto's and Sasuke. How was Fortnite? I saw you playing Fortnite last night. Can't talk. I saw you playing Fortnite last night. How are you doing today, my friend? It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Are you watching that Naruto? Dude, Naruto's so freaking good. I don't care. Tony, what's up, dude? How you doing tonight? Oh my god, I gotta be quiet. Danny's in Zoom. Okay, it's not actual edge between the two picks. Oh, it's not? Okay. But I see like there's like an edge here where like this, maybe the shine ends. I don't know, something's ending here. So I think using things like the lasso tool or creating like an erase, using using like an eraser to outline an image might be helpful. Like the stars end here. I would say, okay, so if you're doing photo image manipulation like this, then, you know, Naruto's coming back though. Naruto's coming back. Well, there is Baruto. Wait, no, don't spoil me. I didn't finish all of Shippuden. Don't spoil me. I swear to gosh. I was gonna watch Naruto, but the amount of episodes scares me. I'm telling you, Azure, you'll go through them so fast. And honestly, like, the first series has like 90 some filler episodes. You just skip them. Just skip those episodes, throw them in the trash, watch them later whenever you want to watch them, and watch the main stuff. It's not that bad, Azura, I'll tell you that. Doses, how you doing, Sky? I got a wing! I got a win! Heck yeah! Congratulations! Big pain towards the end of my stream, though. I pruned some branches on batchers. Dude, I can't read today. I need to redeem that Seth has, like, hey, yo, what up? My name's Sky. And I never learned how to friggin' read. I need to redeem like that really badly on my stream. I pruned some branches on a tree yesterday, nice. Didn't realize it would screw me up so much. Yeah, I probably hurt your back. It's a lot of work. Yard work's a lot of work. You should stream the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, the first game. Wait, really? Oh, there's games? Hey, Mayans, how you doing? I never played it. Don't spoil you. You didn't finish shipping them. Yeah, exactly. I like the part where Naruto eats ramen. I swear, that is such a mega spoiler. How could you do that? I tried the ratchet. I can't trace it with my finger. So if the lasso doesn't work, there's a tool Neko is called the polygonal lasso in most image editing software that you can pop areas in and use it that way. So are you doing this on your phone? Is that why? It's a little bit hard for me to give you critique and tools for that, because I would recommend using a desktop or laptop software. You know, as a strict minimum. Okay, so then I would say to look into alternatives for image manipulation. Doing it on your phone's like really rough. That's really, really tough. Yeah, it's very bad. If you're interested in like drawing traditionally, you know, just drawing on pencil and paper, if you don't have digital, that works really well. If you're interested in doing like collage type stuff, why not take it into the physical medium and do some like physical collages, like cut out photos and stuff and do like old school, how they used to do in like the before computers, you know? Yeah, free online program on my laptop. Wow, you do? Because that's really impressive. Barry, your stuff's like professional. Wait, it's gonna be between Naruto and Boruto? Really? Oh my god, that's hype! Dude, honestly, I skipped like all of the filler. I skipped like all of the filler in Naruto, but I want to go back and watch a lot of it. But I really like the piece and impeccable anime taste, and I also like the killable rap, but I don't want to play too much of it because I know some of my friends here are watching the anime and I want to spoil them. Okay, let's see, next piece. So Axel submitted some stuff, but that's not for the theme. I'm gonna try and hit everyone who submitted for the theme. So Liz is up next. Okay, I really like this piece that Liz submitted this week. Okay. It's a much more dynamic pose, and I really like that because that was one of the things that I, you know, had a suggestion for, is to try a dynamic pose for Liz, and I think she did a really great job with that. Okay, I did my best for pose not standing still. Awesome. Inspired by this song. Okay, don't ask me how I listened to this. This came out of my brain. All right. All right. Silvagana. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's a mashup. Silvergun is so good. So good. It's not professional to take offense to that. You're so good. Dude, I love this so much. Okay. Right off the bat, Ultimate Ninja Storm is $5 for the next 6 hours in the eShop. Wait, really? But is it good though, or is it like a crappy game? I've heard the Naruto game's really bad. Also, I can't play those yet because I haven't finished Shippuden, and if I play the games and get spoiled, I'm gonna cry. Mayans, I'm making tell myself breakfast. Nice. Nice. Breakfast good. So, high energy. It looks like the character, which pronouns for the character? Wait, is Liz here? I don't know. I'm just gonna say they because I don't know the pronouns for the character. Did she post the pronouns for this character? Okay. Oh, he, him? Okay, cool, awesome. Oh, it's not shipping in your safe? Oh, cool. Awesome. This is Bob. All right, so what I'm gonna say I love about this piece is it looks like Bob just like freaking superhero landed, and it looks like he's about to like beat some ass. Like, he looks totally badass. I love the sort of like blood on the fingers, on the face here. What I really like is that the forearm definitely looks like it's in the foreground, and the background holding the gun looks like it's in the background because that arm is smaller back here, and this arm's bigger, and you did an amazing job at foreshortening right here, and I love to see that. I also really like this leg as well. You see how you did this little bit of shadow to show that the leg is sort of in the back? I love that. You played the Shippuden Ninja Storm games, they were good, and as a kid, not really into Naruto. Really? Really? Huh. That was a solid game. Maybe I'll actually pick it up then. Maybe I'll pick it up and play it, because, like, I'm kind of obsessed with Naruto now, I'm not gonna lie. I like this a lot. I like you really put a lot of attention to detail into making the axe look three-dimensional, and that's awesome because a lot of times, like, it's tempting to make an axe or a weapon look two-dimensional, and I think this little touch right here goes a long way for that. I love the chains and stuff, and like, once again, you're doing a really great job with this comic book shading. I really like this. I like this a lot. Okay, critique welcome. Oh, okay, cool. All right, sorry, I already started critiquing, and then I forgot to check if you requested critique. Okay. Yeah, the energy in the pose looks like he's about to spring on you and do a murder. It does. It looks like he's really gaining the energy at the bottom of his jump, and he's about to go wah, you know, and it looks really, really cool. Also, can I just say, I really love the nose. I love the nose and the shape of the face. I think that is a very strong part of this piece, is that it looks very like, I don't know, I really like it. It doesn't look generic. That's what I'm looking for. It looks very specific to the character's facial features, and I think it looks really fantastic. Like, he kind of has a longer nose, like a little bit of a bump in the middle. He has kind of like a longer, maybe like gaunt type face. He's got a little bit of stubble here. You know, this like sort of shadow here looks really good. It has the energy of the piece. I really like it. Put this music on. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me put something else on. Let's put this on in the background. Yeah, it looks so cool. It looks like a sticker, and I love that because it really has like a very like graphic like novel kind of look. It has like a very comic book kind of feel, and I really like that, you know. Contra took game on seriously. They didn't know who Naruto's is, but they love the fighting game. Really? I don't really like fighting games though that much. Yo, Chris, what's up? How you doing? I was telling everyone about our campaign, Pelby, and stuff. Earlier I was talking about Pelby. Yeah, no, I love this. I think this is like freaking awesome. This is awesome. I think, okay, critique-wise. So, Liz, I would love to see you tackle the gesture sketches, because I think you're already in the right track with the dynamic posing. I think this is super ambitious to do a different pose, and I'm super, super proud of you, because I think you did an amazing job with this, and I'd love to see you tackle those gesture sketches and work on some, action poses. I actually think on that drawing website that I had up, it actually, you can select like warriors or something, and it shows like a bunch of people with swords and stuff and like jumping things, you know. Yeah, you told me to not do someone standing around sitting best. You did an amazing job, and I'm super impressed that you took this pose on, because this is like you're taking it to the next level. I'm super proud to see that. Yeah, it's a big honk in story mode in the Naruto's game. Wait, really? You play the whole anime? Wait, which game do I pick? Which game do I buy? Which game? Tell me. Quickposes.com. Yep, that's the site. Yeah. I was gonna draw him with crazy eyes, running his hands through his hair and laughing. Oh, that would be cool too. But I hate how his hands looked. Okay, I think you did an amazing job with the hands. I actually really like the hands, Liz. Yeah, I did this and it turned out really good for me. Yeah, this hand especially looks fantastic. Excuse me. I like this hand as well. Now, this is something I'm gonna tell you guys. Listen, when you're drawing something, this is an important thing to keep in mind and kind of like drill into your brain. When you are an illustrator, you are not literally, and you're drawing a hand, right? And everyone says, hands are hard, I'm gonna put them in pockets, I'm gonna hide them. Okay, hands are hard, I don't wanna draw them. Listen, you're not actually making a real hand, okay? Whoa, it doesn't have to look photorealistic to a real hand. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as I look at this piece and my brain says, ah, yes, that's a hand and that's in the correct position and it's holding the gun like that. Or yes, that's a hand that's holding the axe like that. You have succeeded as an artist, and I think that is a good example here. You've succeeded as that. That is a trick that one of my illustration teachers and professors told me when I was in school, and that blew my mind. All right, you really, yes, stylization could do a lot. You really do not need to make your hand photorealistic. If you're going for that style, that's cool, you can. But if you're an illustrator and you're illustrating a character, you just want to make it look like a hand. You're creating the illusion of a hand, all right? Same thing with the nose, the face, the pose, everything else, right? We want to trick our viewers to think that they're seeing what we want them to see. That's the idea of illustration, what we're doing. So whenever you embrace that mentality, it helps you sort of work past the idea of, this doesn't look right, some doesn't look right, everything's not perfect, I'm upset with this piece, you know? We want to disregard perfectionism and the seeking of perfectionism. We want to just kind of create, how can I create this idea of this hand? How can I create the idea of this face, right? How can I focus on the feeling, the movement, the pose, the energy? That's what we want to focus on, right? And get that across. Ultimate Storm 4 is really good intro, really? I stay alive until you finish shipping it? Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know, Minty, thank you. Ninja Ultimate Storm for the Switch. Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm. Oh, dude, it's got King Frog in it. Yo, what is up? Wait, this looks awesome. Dude. It's only $5 right now? amazing. I'm about to buy this game. Take care, Thorin. I had the Venom crash pretty hard today. Have a good night, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for everything. You're Thorin, you're amazing. I hope you enjoyed the person. Thank you. I'm also like, I'm like overheating right now because I have like weird temperature issues. Have a good night. Lots of rest. I don't even play that one for $5. Can't go wrong. Yeah, even if it's a bonky, it's probably worth. Yeah, gotta go for Chinese class. Have fun in class. Take care. Take care, Kel. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a good night. That's so awesome, Chinese class. You're awesome. Yeah, $5. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do some Naruto game stream or something just for funsies on the Switch. I haven't played my Switch in months. I need to like charge it. It's not even plugged in. It's just like it's like sitting there dead. So guns are hard to draw. I hate drawing guns. I totally get it. Guns are something where intense referencing and practice will help you. But yeah, guns are really tricky. I think you did a great job for drawing this, and I like how particularly the shadow shows that the gun barrel is kind of in the background, you know? Yeah, a little cross-hatching, like Loafers. I like the cross-hatching. I think your cross-hatching can get even more, you can even go further with it, right? Because you have like a few lines here, right? And here, let me show you a few examples of cross-hatching. Yeah, you did use a reference. Yeah, guns are hard to draw, Liz. Guns are tough. I mean, I struggle with that too. And if I get a commission with a gun and I'm like, oh, you know, and I totally feel that because I have to like look at the reference and I have to draw the pose of the gun the exact same angle as the reference because otherwise, like, I hate drawing guns. But you did a great job for the guns. So let me show you some examples of cross-hatching here. Let me show you. Okay. All right, we're gonna use this brush here. All right, cross-hatching. I'm gonna say like, you know. All right, so cross-hatching. You got your basic lines. Maybe it'd be helpful if I drew it like on a cube or something. Okay. So what we got here is you got your basic lines like this, okay? Your singles. But we take it up a notch. So you got your singles like this. And when you're cross-hatching, practice drawing lines just like this, Liz. Take your pen and just practice drawing your hatching marks just on a piece of paper. Practice drawing them, single sweeps, you know, that way you're going to get used to keeping them kind of like closer together, equally spaced and whatnot. They don't have to be exactly equally spaced, but you get a hand of the motion of cross-hatching. Winchester Mayor leg. Yeah, boogie nose guns. I don't know. That just looks like a boomstick to me. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do lines going in the opposite direction like this, okay? This is kind of like what we do. This is just like hatching, and then this is just like cross-hatching, obviously because it crosses, right? So when we do that here, what it does is it creates like a darker, you know, area. And, you know, you can combine it with like solid black areas to emphasize certain stuff. So, you know, like right here, say the shape isn't completely flat, right? You know, you can combine it with different areas, cross-hatching like this. You experiment with it. What's the difference between hatching or cross-hatching? So this is hatching. Okay, cross-hatching. Dithering is kind of like dithering is sort of like a pixel art technique. I haven't really heard it used for like non-pixel art. Dithering is sort of like when you know, your pixels kind of, it's sort of similar like pointillism almost, or like dotting, you know. Dithering is like, you know, maybe these marks get farther apart, okay? So like solid black lines, and then closer together, and then farther apart, and then, excuse me, farther apart, right? You're just using your marks to go farther apart. Dithering. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Ambrosia. There he is. Yeah, exactly. So it's like kind of a pixel art technique. The dithering right here. This is like sort of dithering for my pixel artist in the chat. Same concept as hatching. We're just using pixels instead of cross-hatching hatch marks. And then if you're doing this in pixel art, guess what? Sprite has a tool that does this automatically for you. It's amazing. And on my note here, did they spoken about less pixel art? Yeah, I hear stipling. That's what I'm looking for, unicorn. Stipling. Stipling is when you do this. You got a little dot tool here, and hang on. It'd probably be easier for me to do this brush. All right, this is stipling. We take the brush and we do little dots everywhere. All right. Stipling is obviously, I think, a little bit better with traditional art, but yeah, that's stipling right there. How do you spell it? Stipling? Yeah, stipling. Yeah, I love stipling. It just takes forever. Yeah, it's very meditative, and I think it's more effective when you're using traditional pen and inks. Yeah, there's technique for using more tone gradients or nuance for your medium limits the tones you have access to. Yes, that's a good technical description of it. Yeah, stipling, stipling, two P's. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so cross-hatching demo. So, Liz, I think what I would encourage for your piece and for your further work for your homework or whatnot would be to do the gesture sketches, because before we go back in, because you're doing a really good job with the photo with the shadows. I like how you're working on this kind of bold comic book style. You have a good sense of the lighting's coming from this angle. You have a good sense of the shadows here. So I would love to see the gesture sketches in addition to if you want to submit for next week, but I would definitely like to see that if you want homework. For what to inspire you to go forward, honestly, what would be cool, I think, for you to look at would be like comic books, like Dark Horse comics and like that kind of stuff. Because I feel like finding some kind of like out of the box inspiration would be really cool, and I really like this sort of like old graphic art sort of comic style that you're going with here. But I think that doing the gestures will keep pushing this energetic posing that you're doing here, and I think you did a really good job with this, and I'm really proud of you for doing this. I like this piece a lot. Really love the face. I would like to see this character drawn again. I like him. Bob seems like a badass. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Bob from Twin Peaks. Yeah, of course. Thank you for submitting. Thanks for taking part in the community art showcase. Anything that I dislike? Well, no, I think I talked a little bit about, like, the hatching can be pushed a little bit. It's not really a dislike thing, but it's an area that I think that it can be improved on a little bit. Like, it can be not improved on, but pushed. It can be pushed further. It can be taken to the next level. Logway Thule, the Demon Lord of Blood. What a badass. Hey, what's up, Sirens? How you doing? Welcome on in. We're doing the community art showcase. How are you? Cycling cross-eyed dinner is similar. Yeah, see the difference. The brush maybe makes a difference. Yeah, it's a nibber. Quail, you're gonna be stippling. Yeah, it's true. Not dithering, limited to a rigid grid. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. If you made a comment on me, Demon Made Bond, it's short for something. And you think like Bob Thraximus, but it's short for Robert. Bob the Demon. You've never seen Twin Peaks, right? There's like this evil character named Bob in Twin Peaks, and he's like, I don't know if you can even describe him as a demon. I don't know like what the hell he is, but he's just Bob. He's like a super evil dude. He like possesses people. You haven't? He's different than this, obviously, but he's Bob. He's Bob. Hey, what's up, Browse? Welcome on in. Thank you. Browser history. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, Bob was made independently. He's also a protagonist of my novels. Dude, I love him. He's like such a cool badass. Where can I read your novels? Where can I read your books? I'm trying to read more. All right, real talk, actually. Where can I read your books? Just passing by. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, too. He's inspired by Lobo. I really like him. I like him a lot. He's really cool. He's my kind of character, like edgy dude. I love it. Yeah, so you can send them to me. Yeah, I want to read them. I'd love to. Wait, do you have physical prints or do you have readouts? Ah, poop rat! Poop rat! Okay. Let me scooch on through the rest here because I'm like sweaty and feverish. Before I move on, so like Liz said, hatching. I want to see the gesture sketches. Monkey. And yeah, I like this. I like the cigar. I like the teeth a lot. I love the face shape as well. I think the eyes could maybe be further down. I'm not sure if that's part of the character because he is a demon, so he could have a slightly different face structure than a human, but as a general rule, link your itch. Absolutely, please do. Thanks for asking. As a general rule, the eyes are sort of in the center of the face, like forehead, other second half, eyes are sort of in the center. But Sirens, I think I did do yours. Yeah, I did do yours, but the VOD will be available and it will be up so you can go back and watch the VOD where I talked about it. You forgot to give him ears? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I thought his horns were kind of in front of his ears, so I think you're good. You got a free pass. I would have not thought about that at all, you know? I like this character. I would draw fan art of him. He's so cool. I like him. We're badass, dude. So cool. Frumble is not humanoid anatomy. Yeah, exactly. Frumble is not. Curse Movie Night was so much fun. Alright, let's see. We're gonna scooch on to the next one. The next one is by Tree Queen. Tree Queen. Yeah, that's a haircut with ears. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. You never got fan art of your books before? Dude, I'm about to draw Bob. Bob's freaking badass. I love him. I'm kidding, by the way. But it is so distorted. What, the Frumble? The Frumble is a scrunkly anatomy. Okay, so Tree Queen's piece. Is Tree Queen critique welcome? Okay. I should check that before I start talking about the piece. Hold on, I can't see anything. I gotta zoom out. Oh, how cute! All right. I've always found this song really comforting. Oh my god, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. Yeah, absolutely, Liz. Please do. Link away. Link away. Absolutely. Please do. Please do. So Tree Queen, found this song really comforting. So I drew me taking some time to myself to vibe to it after a stressful day. Let's put the song on. Leanna Flores recently. I'm feeling the calm vibes in this piece. Zoom out so you guys can see it. Love this song. Hey, Portal Cab, welcome on in. How you doing today? I never heard this before. We're doing a group critique and community art showcase, and the theme was that everyone did an art piece based on a song for this week. Welcome. I'm doing okay, but I'm like a little like funky. I'm not like sick, but I had like double vaccines this weekend, so I'm a little bit funky still from it. I'm like real tired. I was signed up for Skyblock. What's Skyblock? What's that? Me and my GF sang the song together and began dating brings me back. Oh, it's so cute. The vibe of this piece of song goes so well. They do. They do go well together. Thank you, Bortle. Thank you so much. Yeah, this pic and the song are absolute vibe. Look how cute. Use a slightly edited version of one of the bases that comes in the app for the character. Okay. I like it. I think that the lineless simplicity of the piece and sort of how most of the piece is this kind of empty, not empty, but like negative space sort of sky area. I think it really goes well with the soft and peaceful vibes of the song. I think it goes really well. I like the reflection of the moon and the water here. It's flat. It's very like flat. And I think that that's not a problem. I think that's okay because it looks like you're kind of like almost like a children's book, like a pop out. You know, it kind of has these very like kind of flat but solid graphic elements that I really like right here. You know, I really like this tree sort of coming up here, the moon. It's cute. I think that the clouds have like a different brush, right? So that's a little bit different. Texturally, it stands out pretty harshly against sort of the flat aspects of the piece. I don't know if that's necessarily like a bad thing, but I think that's something that I noticed as a critique. I don't know. It is peaceful. Yeah, the piece feels very peaceful. I like the little character in the bottom here. Just kind of hanging out. I like that. Listen to music. I feel like this is a place I would want to be, you know? I want to be in this place. The negative space that we're taking the character land, but it does lend itself to the tone. Yeah, the cloud texture feels incongruous. That's the word I'm looking for, Limo, yeah. And, you know, maybe, I think it might be difficult because it might look like this is also maybe drawn on like a phone or something. It doesn't look like there's a lot of texture, like sensitivity stuff, but, oh my god, I love this song. But I like it. I think I would like to see more work, you know? Oh, the character's supposed to be you. It's so cute, Tree Queen. Adorable. Yeah, everything else is kind of pixely. Yeah, I think that the only thing is that the cloud texture is pretty different. Incongruous is a good word for it, you know? Drawn on a tablet? Okay. The cloud texture is a little bit different, so maybe like experimenting like with the cloud texture. This song also fits this piece pretty well. Yeah, it looks like peaceful. It does, Panda. It's very peaceful. It's a very peaceful piece. I like it. You could also experiment with the stars are pretty evenly placed. So you could also experiment with placing the stars a little bit more, a little more, so they're not so evenly placed. When you look up at the night sky, the stars are in clusters and they're kind of unevenly placed. So maybe doing that would help it to be a little bit more like a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more like the night sky. You know, that's maybe like another critique for it. I like it though, it's really nice. I like it. Thank you for sharing, Tree Queen. And I have more texture, I just don't know how. I'm not sure what art program you're working with, so it's hard for me to say. God, I love this song. It's so... This is the best outro in Naruto. Yeah, Constellation or two, I would like that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I try my brain makes it go, make it even, dang it. I see. Then, like, lean into the pattern look. You know, maybe play with patterns in your work. Maybe, like, you know, instead of using this brush over and over again for the grass, like, what kind of geometric or even pattern can you work with? You know, looking back at Jack's work, Jack does a lot of work with kind of like Mandela-looking things and repeating patterns and shapes and forms. So think outside of the box, right? Like, how can you incorporate maybe patterns that are cathartic for you to draw in your artwork if that's something that you want to return to and your brain's like, hey, this makes me feel good to have patterns, right? Look at different, geometry. Look at different geometric works. Look at like mandalas and stuff and that type of stuff. I think that would be a good reference material for you, you know? Yeah, that'd be cool to experiment. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see some more, maybe even more abstract work that's working with patterns. Something that tickles your brain. You know, when you draw it, you're like, this is satisfying to me, you know? Alright, let's keep scooching on. Alright. Axel artist. Okay, made this doodle. This one's spoiler because I had a bunch of crazy stuff, bright colors. Well, I think the first one looks really cool, so let's show this one. Okay. This looks totally awesome. Wow, I love this so much. Very bendy in the ink machine. That's the first thing makes me think of very kind of like old school ink blot kind of thing. I like that. Sorry, I'm playing the wrong song. I'm playing Akaboshi. I just freaking love Akaboshi so much. Okay, Art of Darkness. Oh, it is Bendy and the Ink Machine song. Oh my god, so you nailed the inspiration. That's so cool. That's awesome. Oh, look at this animation. This is so cool, dude. Look at this. Dude, this is awesome. Whoa, and suddenly Eminem? Hold on a second. When did this happen? I gotta play Bendy and the Ink Machine. I haven't played it yet. Dude, hold on a second. Listen to this breakdown. Dude, spitting bars out of nowhere. Dude. Okay. This dude's got bars. I like it. He's so good. Who's this guy? The Stupendium? Wow, that's really good. I love it. I like it. That's pretty cool. So does he do like different rap songs based on games and stuff? Go listen to him. He sounds really cool. I'll check him out. I love that. I love when people do original music like based on games and that kind of thing. Okay, I really, really love this piece, Axel. I love the back. Wait, did you say critique requested, dear? I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay, no critique. So we're just gonna listen to the song and show it. Okay. I'm just gonna say that I really love this. I love this background. It's so energetic. I love the form of the character. And the character, yeah, critique? Okay, alright, let's go. Let's make it happen. Then I'll just keep saying what I'm saying. Dude, I love the like sticky like form of when you pull the mask away and you see the like form coming out of the mask. It looks so good. It has like a real physicality to it. Yeah, the drippies are great. Wow. Oh, I really like this. Oh, I like it. The energetic background goes really well with the music. You capture the vibes of that really, really well. The Stupendium. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. It sounds really cool. Hey, what's up, Mango? How you doing? You like the stifling too? Yeah, this is more like a, it looks like kind of like a comic book halftone is what I call like a halftone effect. Josh, hello! Welcome on in! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Community Art Showcase here on my channel. We are showcasing artwork from community members. And if critiques requested, we're going in and giving them some critique. This week's theme is musical Muse. So we're listening to music that inspired each of these pieces today, and we're talking about them. How's it going, Josh? How was your stream? Mega, how are you doing? It's great to see you. How are you? How's it going? Let's see, what were you streaming today? What were you streaming? Everyone who's new, welcome on in. Feel free to introduce yourself. Welcome on. Are you doing art today? What kind of art were you working on? Oh. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Dude, this song is kind of fire, though. Dude. His Stray song? This is so cool. All his music's amazing. Dude, you saw like animation and stuff? Alright, hold on. I gotta subscribe to this dude. That's a subscriber-rooney. Yeah, dude, this is freaking cool. I'm down for this. This is awesome. That's so cool. So I really love this piece, Axel. The Undertale video, that's so cool. There's a Stray video too. Everyone that came in the raid, hi. If you don't know, my name is Sky, nice to meet you. I'm a full-time freelance artist and streamer, and I like doing art, and I like spooky games, and also like retro indie stuff as well, like PS1 and 64 era stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you'll probably see here. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Hi, what's up? Justin the Hulu. Hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. You put more stuff on the background. It's a little bit hard for me to formulate my thoughts when I have vocals going on to properly think of a critique, otherwise I would. That's why I like to have like non-vocal stuff. What's up, Justin? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for it. Welcome. Hi, Blue Boxy. Oh my god, yo, hello. I know y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, Crimson. Welcome back. How you doing? Brett just goes, God. Okay. All right, let me put on some music to just like kind of put this on in the background. What like 1920s like ragtime music. That'd be good background music for this piece. There you go. Let's do that. Okay, perfect. Hello! Hi, Justin! Welcome. So yeah, we're showing off community work today, doing group critique, and each of these pieces is inspired by music, which we just played that song for this piece. How's it going, Blue? It's great to see you back here! How are you? How's your streams been lately? And Justin, thank you so much! Thank you for the raid! Thank you! Hang on. I gave you a hack and shout out. Thank you so much, oh. Thank you. Brett's having a time. Just don't worry about Brett. Brett's having a time. He's trying his best. Our mods trying their best, y'all. They do a lot. I have this character I drew in this song. His name is Spencer. It's so cool. Don't worry about me. It's okay. You're good, Brett. You do your thing. What's up? Klingwolf, hello. Welcome on in. What's up? Your focus point. You're good, dude. It's cool. You're good. So you know what I like about this piece, Axel, is like this idea of like having a mask on and like maybe having this form underneath and like this kind of facade that maybe you put on every day or like that we put on. It could even be like as an artist, like a face that we put on. I really like this piece a lot, actually. Like I totally like want to draw like vent art like this sometime, but I haven't. I don't usually like draw vent art or like draw in my free time. I'm playing video games in my free time. Klangwolf, thanks for following. Welcome on in. Welcome to Rack Pack. Yeah, I love the mask details so much. I really like this. I'm not sure like what to improve on it because I just really love this piece so much. I really love the background. I love the halftone effect. Dude, this is like some backroom stuff. This reminds me of the backrooms. Were you there yesterday when I was playing the backrooms, Axel? It was creepy. Gosh, I love the textures. The overlays on top look fantastic. The detail of the mask looks fantastic. I love how you made the lines on the sludge character using a white line to show the the details. I think that's a really great touch. I love that. And I like how down here it's like a little more subtle because the focus is right here. It really brings you in. Must have missed that. Oh my god! I had that game. Want to play Backrooms? Mango, you gotta let me know when you're gonna stream it because I would love to watch you play it. That game is so spooky. Oh, I played Backrooms 1998. There's like a couple different versions of Backrooms. Yeah, it's like a Backrooms monster, dude. It does look like a Backrooms monster. Everyone pronounces Kling. Oh, right on. I just accept this point. Oh, what is it? How's it pronounced? Kalingi? Kalingi? I'm so sorry. Wait, how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce your name? You have several games with the same name. Yeah, Backrooms, a lot of Backrooms games. Yeah, I think you did an amazing job. I'm not sure what to critique on. Is there anything in particular before we move to the next piece, though, Axel, that you want critique on and you're not sure about with this piece that we could talk about? because I'm not sure what to say about it other than I really like this piece a lot. You did an amazing job. I like it. Spelling it the way I pronounce it is Klein J. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Klein Wolf. Klein J? Klein J? Come on, Jay. I'm very flustered. You don't have much to say because I'm currently in a deep art bleh. Wow, no, I really like this. I really, really like it. Wait, Axel, did you want to talk about something? Hang on. You wanted to talk about burnout. Axel wanted to talk about burnout. Okay. What can I do to get us? Burnout's my longest one yet. Okay. So I think if I had to be honest about burnout, let's see, how many more do we have? We have Azure. Okay, and then we have that's it. Okay. All right, and then Lord Crimson Fox. Okay, cool. So talking about art burnout. In my experience, the solution to art burnout doesn't always lay in the scope of continually drawing. Sometimes the solution to art burnout is it's not necessarily an art burnout. It can be related to other things. It can be related to, hey, I'm having symptoms of depression. I'm not finding as much interest in the things that I used to find interest in. Sometimes it can be, I'm not finding my inspiration, right? I'm not feeling inspired by things, which is why sometimes listening to music really helps. You know, I had it, then I lost it. Oh, crap. I just call you like KW. There we go. That's not easier for me. I'm sorry. Clint. So that's, I think, if you're experiencing really severe art burnout, right? If you're finding that, like, are you uninspired for drawing art? You know what I mean? I can't think of anything I want to draw, even though I really want to. Okay. Then I think what I would suggest, Axel, is I would swap up your day-to-day routine, right? Like, go out to new places, get new life experiences, you know? Like, physically go somewhere, you know? Take a physical place break, go somewhere different that you've never gone before. If you can drive, like, drive down a different road you've never been down, get out of your car, walk around, like, what's going on in the world around you, you know? Get new experiences for you that are away from your daily routine of whether or not you go to work or whether or not you sit at your desk all the time. Oh, I was drawing fully rendered art every day for October, but burn out after 20 days. Yeah. So, because you're probably drawing a lot of the same stuff, you know? So I think I would encourage you to go out and do something really exciting and inspiring for you, have a really fun life experience, and take some time to recuperate before you jump back in to the art. Because sometimes if we keep drawing the same thing over and over and over and over again, it's like, this is why I have fine animation. I can only take so many animation commissions because otherwise it gets mind-numbing for me because I don't like the repetition drawing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes you can push through it with drawing, but if you've already drawn like Gortober art for 20 days in a row and it's burned you out and you didn't push through at that point, then it's okay to take a step back, take a little bit of a break, but try and fill yourself with some new and fun experiences and new, you know, stimulus, like visually, auditory, you know, listen to music, you know, go out to the park, you know what I mean? Touch grass. That would be, like, honestly, like, my advice. And observe the world around you and find inspiration and things like that, you know? Take some time looking at art. And don't just look at art on your Twitter feed. I'm talking, like, go to an art museum. Go to an art museum, look at the art on the walls, really critically think about it. What do you like? What do you not like? Why do you like it? What do you find really yourself drawn to? You know? Go to a gallery. Go to an art gallery. Go to some student art exhibitions if you're in college, you know? See your peers' work, you know? See what you like, see what you're attached to. These are all things that I would do to take steps to break through severe art burnout, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's just useful advice for life in general, because that's the thing about... Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me with the poop rat. Hi Panubra, welcome back. How are you hanging in there? Okay, can't trust how that'll be hard, but I appreciate this advice. Okay, do you have public transport near you? Do you have a bike? Is it bikeable? Do you have, you know, a friend or family member that could take you out to go to an art museum for a day or go somewhere, maybe go to a gallery or something like that, you know, or just go to the park or something? If you can't drive and you have like a neighborhood that you can walk around, just go for a walk. You know, go find a nice tree, sit under the tree, listen to some of your favorite music on your phone and just like look around, experience just being outdoors for like a few hours, you know? That is my advice. And if it seems like it's hard to do, really try and push yourself to do it, you know? Really try and push yourself to step outside of your daily routine, to get some new experiences and some new inspiration. try and do this, you know, do it a little bit, and see how it goes. That would be my advice, you know. Nature is out there. You can just observe. Yeah, just go experience things, you know. Or not with rendering instead of sketching. Then, you know, take your sketch pad with you when you go out. Sketch some things around you, you know. Switch mediums. Go from digital to traditional. Try something different. Yeah, street art is everywhere. Exactly. Yeah. No, totally. Totally. Absolutely, Axel. Yeah, that would be like my advice, you know. Don't worry about creating fully rendered pieces for a little bit. Take a step back from that and focus on the you that you need to focus on. I also like this version too with the red. That's pretty cool, but I think the other version I like more. I like this a lot more. Whoops. I like this version a lot more. But this is cool too. This is the character that Axel drew. Pretty cool character. I like them a lot. Very cool. Alright, Azure! Critique welcome. Ooh, this piece is really cool. Wow. Oh my god. Azure, are you here in the chat? This piece is phenomenal. Can you talk to us a little bit about your process, about what you did with this piece? This is fantastic. Similarly, when I was burnt out on language learning, what really helped me is to take all the pressure off. Yeah, no more plotting and planning, no more grading, yes, no more timer crunch, just relax and breathe. Yes, that's really, really, really good advice as well. For artists in the chat, not just for artists, but for content creators, for streamers. Yes, take the pressure off. Just take the pressure off and just... That's what I've been doing lately, honestly, with my streams. That's why I'm doing gaming streams more now, as I'm just like, you know what, dude, I'm not gonna worry about analytics. I'm gonna do content that I find fun. I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna hang out with my friends and people in the chat. I'm not gonna worry about these things. I'm just going to be me, you know? Take that pressure off. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Azure is here. Okay, awesome. Azure, this is fantastic. Okay, Death Cab for Cuties, the reference song. Hang on, let me close this music. Wow. So is this is you did all of this? This is all digital? When did you do this? This is fantastic. I am totally Azure, I'm totally in love with this piece that you did here. Look at the rendering, look at the brush textures. It looks like a it looks like acrylics wiped on with the palette knife here. It's fantastic. That brush is phenomenal. I love it. It's Procreate, right? I would guess it's Procreate. I love the rendering of the character. Really enjoyed working the background for the last piece I did, the tree from last week. Yeah, so I want something similar. Yeah, absolutely. God, I love this piece so much, Azure. This is a beautiful example of the power of using different brushes and really exploring texture in your piece. Look how gorgeous. Even the muted tones of the character stand out so much against the sort of grayscale of the back. Is very beautiful, beautifully done. I love the fur. Look at the fur texture here. It looks so good. That is fantastic. I love that. You see the fur texture here against this background, the trees. God, I love the trees in the top of the canvas. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Look at these mountains. Oh my god. Look at the clouds here. It's beautiful, Azure. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. My favorite piece is how you did these trees. These trees are just fantastic. I love these. Yeah, this is phenomenal. I love this so much. And also I love the water here. This is gorgeous. I think that the background's the strongest part of this piece here. Gosh, oh my god, look at how the reflection goes down there. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Azure, you did a fantastic job. Black trees were a stamp brush? That's okay. That's okay, you're utilizing your tools. There's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. You're not like cheating or anything. You're using your tools for digital art. I can see this is like a texture brush too, but the way you used it is really, really brilliant. You know, like you have like a lighter gray here for this brush, and then you did the second layer like a little bit larger and like a darker color, and then you did dark color. It really shows like the tree has depth to it. You know, it looks really good. It looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks like even if it's like a cloud brush, it looks amazing. You did fantastic with this piece. Yeah, I love how you did the reflection in the pool, and I love how the character has like textures that mirror that. I think it works, and I love this dock too. It's very like, it looks like charcoal or chalk. The brush here is very like it's dirty. It's dirty. It's damp. You know, I feel solitude. But also like maybe like acceptance when I see this piece. Yeah, I love it, Ashuri. It's phenomenal. It's so fantastic. I think with critique, I mean, I think maybe the forms of the character and the shading could be like, I see strong shading right here. You didn't want critique, wait, right? Hold on. Okay, welcome. Okay. I see like, you know, this is a really nice bit of shading and form here, but here the arm is sort of like ambiguously lit in the middle, you know? So I think a little bit more, and like right here, I really like how you did this. So I think it could have like a little bit more, put on Zelda music. I think it could have a little bit more volume added to it, you know? But I think that's like me really looking for things. I think also maybe the character having some shadow underneath where they are sitting on the dock, you know? But I love this so much. You see, you did that kind of like right here with the tail a bit, but it can be emphasized right here where the butt meets the wood. It just looks fantastic, Ashuri. You did a fantastic job. I really love this piece. Yeah, this is just phenomenal. I love the water so much, dude. This is just great. This is a great example of like when you use all your tools at your on your belt as a digital artist, what you can do with all the different cool brushes and stuff that you do. You did a great job with this. I love the muted tones of the character with the grayscale background. It looks fantastic. Amazing work, amazing work. Before I move on, do you have anything that you specifically wanted advice on or critique on that I could touch on, Ashuri? Or did you want any like kind of tips or anything for next week? By the way, wait, is Ambrosia still here? Is Ambrosia still here in the chat? Is she still here? We're like winding down now. I'm gonna try and get through the last pieces here. Okay, you're here, awesome. Do you want to do text for next week's theme? Do y'all all agree that incorporating text and art is a cool theme? Or do we want to vote on something else? What do you all think? What does everyone think? The gesture section really helped a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's what that was going to be. I'll incorporate that in my next piece. Okay, cool. Then I would say, and I think that would be a good place for you too, Ashuri, is doing the gesture sketches exercise, because I think you already have a good sense of anatomy and a strong sense of that, but I think doing those repetitive fast sketches will help you get faster and more yes, logo design would absolutely, logo styling, yes, text is fine. Yep. All right, next week's theme is going to be text and art. Yes, logo styling, logo design, incorporating text into an illustration. You know, we want text to be some way a part of the piece for next week's submission. Yeah, it's awesome. Amazing work, Ashuri. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love this piece. All right, and then our last piece of the night, we have a nice little piece by Lord Crimson Fox. Music for What Does the Fox Say? What does the fox say? I'm not going to play that song because I can't stand that song. I'm sorry. I'm not going to play What Does the Fox Say. I like it. But now it's stuck in my head already, so thanks. Thanks for that. I like the little foxtail. I like the blue and orange, the complementary colors. And I like the little fox down here in the music note. It's very cute. I like it. And Lord Crimson Fox, thank you for submitting. It's super, super cute. I like it. No! Do not sing that song. I like to add something on a text. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we'll do text and images. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, sweet. All right, Fancy, you're amazing. You already posted the gesture drawing thing. Okay, cool. Mapatchel submitted a quick one. Oh my god, look at this scrunkly. I'm stealing your music! Oh my god. Look at the mouth as a heart. That's so freaking cute, dude. Look at the scrunkly. Look at that. A quick sketch. Is that Nujabes with the music? Oh my god, I love Nujabes so much, dude. Excellent music pick, Nujabes. Incredible. Very hecking cute! I love Nujabes so much. It's good music. It's really, really good. Highly recommend it. Look at him go! I take the music! I take the tuba! That's so cute. I like it. I like how you did the little spirals to show the color. That's very unusual and really wonderful. Very, very cute. Very cute. I love it. I love it. No, it's okay. I decided to submit something. I love it. Mapatch, I love this so much. It's so cute. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm heckin' sleepy tired. I'm sorry for the short stream tonight, y'all. Yo, I'm making a raccoon texture. Yo, really? Oh my god, that's awesome. I want to see it. I want to see progress. You should post progress in the Discord. Everyone, if you've been watching, thank you for being here today. And if you want to submit work for next week's art showcase, it'll be Sunday. Because it's going to be Sunday now. But you can post in the Discord. Join the Discord and post your work on the community art showcase. Next week's theme is text, incorporating text into art. So whether that's logo design or graphic design stuff, or incorporating text into a piece that normally might not have it, or trying to work with text in some shape or form, however you interpret that. So very exciting. Is that a tuba? It looks like a tuba. I freaking love this piece so much. It's so cute. Thanks everyone for coming by the community art showcase. And also remember, you guys, if you're working on your 2D, your drawing skills, gesture drawings. We posted, Fancy posted in the Discord the little assignment here. Gesture sketches. This is the homework. If you want to have homework on what to do here, all right? 5 30-second poses, 5 60-second poses, 2 5-minute gestures, and 1 10-minute gestures. Use, what was the website? I forget. Do this every day, guys. Okay, I'll post the website. I think it's like quickpose.com, right? I think it's quickpose.com for the website. Jester, what's up? Playing an RPG. Finished my gestures for the night. Wow, there you go! Someone's here already on it! Let's go! Feel free to post your gestures in the artist den if you want as well. Yeah, post them in the artist den so they're not clogging up the community art showcase room. Alright, okay. And with that, of course. I'm really glad you liked the showcase. Thank you. Thank you everyone for submitting. I'm funky brain and like overheating and stuff from kind of maybe having a fever or something, so I'm gonna go